we've got quite the interesting time on our hands. I essentially, Edge Gun AXL. We've got another story on our hands. So essentially, the main context to go over for the video that I'm responding to is that is basically referring to a video where Dan tries to prove his innocence by saying that the girl was, the girl is 13 right now and it's technically legal. But in exchange, I did promise to explain essentially a background story I received from somebody who would prefer to remain anonymous. So I'm going to be going over essentially because I was told to go into the depth about the background behind, behind the 3-month break that he said he was going to be taking and never wound up taking. So, so essentially that's what I'm going to be doing to start the stream off. And from there, I'll be briefly mentioning, we'll be briefly mentioning the comic because that alone is just messed up. Okay, found it. So essentially, what you need to know is in around late April of 2021, Dan's general friend group were brought into a group chat with Dan and a person named America's Patriot. Patriot was confirming if Dan talks sexually to this girl, they called Opal. So that's not her actual username. This is just what she's being referred to by the person. And yes, this is the 12-year-old, I think. Yeah, this is the 12-year-old. Luke, yeah. So, this is just what I'll be referring to, and just in general, what I'll be talking about is this particular girl. But just know that the name is not real. I do not know what her actual username is, and even if I did, I wouldn't use it out of the sake of anonymity. So she faked her age, saying she was 13, yet she was 12. So Dan knew that she was lying and continued talking to her. We were brought, so these people were brought on into the group chat because Dan wanted to defend, he wanted them to defend him, but none of them knew what he wanted them to defend. They didn't know anything about this situation with this girl, and I think that's Michael. Hey there, Michael.
Yes, it's me.
So essentially, I'm going over the 3-month break because there's a lot that I was just told that I think nobody else knows, and the person who sent it to me wanted me to talk about it to clear up any misinformation going around right now.
Yeah, and I saw the new vid, by the way.
Thanks, man. We on about Dan's or mine? Because I released one recently.
You what?
I released a video, a commentary recently, so I'm wondering which video you're on about.
Oh, I was talking about Dan's video.
All right, yeah. Yeah, we're covering that once I'm done telling the story. This is for context because he name drops the 3 friends that were mainly involved. So Dan wanted them to defend.
Hey, before you continue, Dan, didn't you say in a previous video that you don't mention people so that we don't harass them, but yet here you're going to mention people?
3 of them, in fact. And yeah, I did go to context because I knew some of the story, but nowhere near the full thing. So
anyways, continue.
Dan wanted them to defend him, but they knew nothing about it. So Dan went silent. They told Patriot how they weren't involved and how Dan just wanted them to defend him because they were his friends. When he returned, we added Opal. Again, Opal is the girl, not her actual username, to the conversation and decided to confirm if the screenshots were fake by asking Dan to screen share his combos. When they refused, he admitted he did it and just said no because he wanted to have a chance of hope that it wasn't true. They ended up deciding that So this is the three people he will make reference to in the video, which are Sly, Gapo, and Azrael 101. So these are the three people who they convinced him to go to therapy. I'm sorry about the dog in the background, by the way. But they convinced him to go to therapy and quit the internet for those said months. He eventually agrees and says later he got a notification on his Gmail that somebody went to his account. This is where the hack thing. And he used this as a way of saying he didn't do it, even though the screenshots happened before the Gmail event would even occur. So this has to have happened. So he made a second VC where he brought in Azrael, Sly, and Gapo, and they debunked his arguments. And then he said he was faking being the culprit, and he did it to make Patriot feel good. They argued again, and it led to Gapo and Sly talking to Dan's mom. So Azrael had left this situation, and then Dan was confirmed to be going to therapy. Now, we go to a week ago when Dan came back. He said he didn't do the therapy lessons and wanted those three back. Remember the screenshot. So the screenshot that I had been sent previously had been referring to. I think a few people have seen it. I think Hax has seen it, and a few
Have I seen it?
Maybe, I don't know. I'll screen share it in a second if I can find it. Actually, I'll use a separate tab since I don't want to quite leave the story, because I better have that open because I want to get it as accurately as possible. So I will have sent it in, I think, this one. Let me see what. Yep, this one. Scroll up a little bit. Here we go. So this refers to the 3-month break, and he makes mention to the 3-month break. So we're going to be sharing the screen right now. Edge tab 111 PNG. And we won't need to share audio since I'm sharing a PNG page. Michael, do you want to read it out? Because I know
All right. Oh, this is going to be good. Everyone, this 3-month break thing has to end. It's gone way too far. Why can't I just do the therapy and still be on the internet at the same time? What, you guys just want to torment me? You want to threaten me into think? When did they threaten you?
I can't think of a single instance, and I even went further to ask Sly about it, and he said he didn't know.
Into thinking that you won't be my friends anymore. When did they say that?
I don't know.
Essentially, what you're doing is bullying me into submit. Do you not know the definition of bullying, Dan?
I do not
Dan,
think he does.
Okay, hold on a second. So hold on, let me get this straight. So whenever they call him out on his shitty behavior and they try to get him to get help so that he'll stop that shitty behavior, he calls that bullying.
Mm-hmm.
Is he actually stupid?
So, just as a reminder, all that's happened so far is that he's argued with Sly, Gapo, and Azrael about why he's guilty or not. And this
Also, what Raven just said, if this counts as bullying to him, then what the fuck does rating people count to you, Dan?
Or how about the cancelling? Because he tries forcing people off the internet permanently.
Or how about all the times you harassed me on YouTube? Or you sent your fans to harass me? Is that not bullying?
Because, like, you know. So yeah, I'm going over like.
Anyways, I'll just keep reading, and I can't stand.
This next line.
I can't stand it. I just want my life back, please. Whatever you do, if you wanted your life back, all you had to do was stop being horny with minors.
I don't know how hard this is for him to understand. I'm trying to like keep an eye on the chat.
How are you so horny that you can't keep your dick in your pants for 2 seconds?
Oh no, this has been private hacks. I was told about this from from somebody who knew about it.
Dan, okay, you call me a simp, but yet you can't seem to keep your dick in your pants for 2 seconds.
I know, right?
I just want my life back. Please, whatever you do, do not leave me. This is torture. That's gone on way too much. And it needs to end. Just let me go back to where I used to be.
Oh my God. Like, if you wanted to go back to where you used to be, you'd be taking the therapy for 3 months and then you'd have it back after those 3 months.
It's not fair to me, and it's not fair to the people who actually want to see me. What? Want to see me pee on my channel? What? Wait, is he trying to say be on my channel?
Yeah, I think maybe. I don't know what he's trying to say. Like, maybe.
What are you trying to say? Do you think people want to see you urinate on your channel?
I mean, it's a pretty hard typo to make.
Well, this is Dan we're talking about here. His grammar is trash.
Like, B and P are nowhere remotely close on the keyboard. How do you...
Then again, he also couldn't tell the difference between innocence and innocence, so who knows? But anyways, who want to see me pee on my channel? Well, then again, like, he also mistook secret for secret.
Yeah.
So we could be onto something. Pee on my channel. It's not fair to the people who are looking forward to the comic and us.
We'll get to that comic.
Oh yes, all 2 people who actually watch your content unironically. And us having to put a 3 month of production down the drain. I am sick of it, and I just want my old life back. I'm going to repeat this till the cows come home, because...
Like, no.
What is with this wording? Because if I'm being
100% honest.
100% honest right now, all that really needs to happen is the therapy. And besides, on Discord, there are plenty of servers out there meant for self-help. Then why don't you join one of them? So used to sing, so used to sing?
I think it's a typo for sign. This one I at least understand.
I've been waiting so goddamn long for my parents to sign me up for therapy, and not only that, but I'm not even allowed to use the...
I haven't been paying much attention to the chat, but Dan's time peeing challenge.
I've been paying attention to it.
Why did you
I'm
tell
not
me that
even
was
allowed to use the...
Also, Dan, while yes, on Discord there are self-help servers, but there's also dating servers and temptations, and that's why people wanted you off.
To use the internet either. It's not fair, is this? What homeless people have to do during quarantine. Just give me my life back. Is he seriously comparing his situation to the situation of a homeless person?
You know, I'm pretty sure most homeless people don't have, a home like you do.
Dan, you're rich. Why would you? What?
Like, dang. Come on. Like, I know the internet is hard to just up and leave. But, come on.
It's a better alternative to spending the rest of your time on the internet as a lol cow who gets called out for being a pedo constantly.
Yeah,
and it's and it's also a better alternative to spending the rest of your life in a prison cell.
Oh yeah, Michael, actually, where does your profile picture come from?
It's from Hell of a Boss. The character's called Stryker.
Alright.
Why do you ask?
Was interested. Well, I was asked by somebody else to ask. So,
who asked?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Oh, okay. But anyways, should we get on to the video?
We're still nowhere near done.
Oh, what else do we need to talk about first?
Oh, we've still got a lot more about the story.
Go on then.
Okay, so basically, okay. Now, so after this, two of them blocked Dan and the other. So basically everyone else associated with the drama that was going on between this private group. And then a week later, here we are, the video. This isn't all, obviously. I mean, the person briefly went over Dan's comic, but
was it as bad as I think it would be?
Oh, it's yeah. I'm gonna stick to like the files that I was shown, but like for example, an example of simping over somebody who wants absolutely nothing to do with you. Share my screen.
Simping over someone who's already broken up with you a long ass time ago.
Mm-hmm. And this is the teaser for Lee. The person who dumped him after he nagged for nudes?
In fact, the first person who dumped him.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, no, I can't hear it.
I wasn't given the option to share audio. Let me try sharing it again. What the hell is going on in the background? Yeah, it's not going to let me do it. So I'll just go based off of memory. Oh, I was basically given permission to go over everything that was mentioned in the plot, so I can just read the original message I was sent. So basically, Dan wanted to make a comic about Dan, the character, fighting against Doodle Tones of Elizabeth.
Wait, there was a girlfriend before Lee?
Wait, what?
Lugia says there was one before Lee.
Oh, really?
Wait, so there's more? Wait, so Dan's done this to more people than we originally thought?
Like, I know Akumu had knew about more instances, but I didn't know that he knew about one that happened before Lee. Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
Maybe he's thinking of something else. But anyways, continue.
I'll just wait for Lugia's message, and then I'll talk about that. If it's like... Okay. So, originally, Dan was supposed to meet Lee. Yes, that Lee. And meet Gappo, Sly, Halo Fan, and Sean S. That was the first two episodes. In episode 3, the Scorpions came. Basically, they're walking stereotypes for Black Gang. And the former leader, Chuckles, got kicked out for being annoying by Tyrone, the new leader. Chuckles helps Dan to kill Tyrone. And then in episode 9, Dan kills Doodle Tones. Okay, so aside from the fact
Wait a minute. This is just like Chris Chan, inserting real-life versions of people you don't like just so you can kill them.
I know, right? He did it to Alduin as well. In fact, I'm going over the scene of Alduin's death because man, is it messed up.
He still can't get over Doodle and Alduin. How fucking pathetic is he?
I know. So essentially, there were 4 scenes that were listed that have been cut.
Oh wait. Lugia says he was. Oh, never mind. He was dating her and Lee at the same time.
Oh my. Yeah, that Alduin. You know, the first to cover Sonic 93 like 2 years ago retro. He was still angry over that.
Also, isn't this the same guy who claimed that I was? Isn't this the same guy who claimed that I was salty to this day about his Wolfie Chew rants? But yet here he does this. He claimed that I was still salty to this day about his Wolfie Chew rants, yet he does this.
I know, right?
The fucking irony.
But yeah, so. Oh god. I'm just gonna like trigger warning, like leave the stream for 20 seconds and come back if the topic of child sex triggers you.
Wait, child sex?
Oh, you'll see. So there's a part 1 because apparently it's like parts like JoJo where it was supposed to be where Lee and Dan were kids and supposedly were going to have sex as kids. The person he originally wanted to say that it could be off screen or maybe like we could show it because the comic was originally supposed to be posted on Pornhub. So when he was like refuted, he used the movie.
He was going. Wait, hold on. He was going to post an OC of someone who was under the age of 16 on Pornhub.
Yes.
Sexualizing someone under the age of 16 without their consent.
Yes.
Do I really need to explain why that's not okay?
Like, dang.
Anyways, continue.
But yeah, so eventually he was able to. He decided to cut the scene after his friends had finally.
I can't imagine why.
Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna shut the door because like the alarm's going off and crap.
All right. I can't imagine why. He is a degenerate. Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, this is exactly what Cristalli did, sexualizing OCs of underage people. Also, hey, Jokun.
Hello, what's up? Oh
Wait,
my lord, my mic quality is really low.
Oh, I thought you were Spencer for a second because your mic quality was so low.
Oh, it's using my headset mic and.
So, the number 2 is Doodletones' death scene. Originally, she was supposed to be decapitated and then have her head literally shoved up her own ass. And he eventually decided to get rid of it after a few of his friends talked him down.
What the fuck is wrong with him? What did Doodletones deserve? What did Doodletones do to you to deserve getting decapitated and getting her head shoved up her ass?
So Doodles is still apparently on his shit list. Okay, cool.
Like, why? What did she do other than cover you one time? No, twice.
Well, other than not getting into a call with you in 2016.
So like 4 years ago.
She didn't want to get in a call with you. It would be on you to respect her boundaries there. Like, I'm not...
It's like you don't understand that people are fucking human.
Like, I'm not going to get too much onto him for his, like, for that, because he was 12 at the time, and 12-year-olds don't tend to get that. But, you know, Doodles was busy having this thing like, called a life.
Wait, he wants to kill Akumu?
Oh, I definitely believe he wants to do that now. If he was willing to write a scene where Doodles gets decapitated and has her head shoved up her ass, I'm 90% sure that he would do the similar or the same thing to Akumu, if not worse.
I can't wait where he portrays me as like a gay dude getting like lynched. That would be fucking hilarious. I'd like to see him try.
I wonder what he'd portray me as.
Oh, you were in this. I don't know what as since I wasn't told, but
Wait,
you're
I'm in this?
You're in
Oh
the
yeah,
comic.
you are. Hax is too. But Hax, you're still there. You're in this.
Everyone who hates him just in the comic? Do I get killed or something?
Probably. I don't know quite yet.
Are we the Elite Four or some shit?
3. Every original member of the Scorpions was supposed to spout the N-word every couple of lines. Now, Dan's white, and usually it can be excused for it being like a creator's vision. Well, Noah's characters like Lee were
He
able to say
portrayed
it.
me as a Nazi?
Oh, dang.
Wait, so he's exactly like Chris Chan then.
I don't think you are, Retro. You weren't listed at the very least. Oh no! After I've gone over the plot, I'm going to go over like individual images.
He can't even make a fictional universe without being a fucking degenerate.
I know, right? And yeah, Hax, you probably were some supervillain. Again, I wasn't quite told anybody's specific role outside of people like Doodle, Alduin, and to an extent Joe Biden, who was also supposed to be a villain.
Wait a minute, Dan, if we're portrayed as supervillains, then why is Lee portrayed as the love interest in this when she hates you just as much as we do?
I have no idea.
It's the Megan
You're gonna
Schroeder
call me a
effect.
simp? What?
It's the Megan Schroeder effect. She's just gonna be like Megan Schroeder in the Chris Chan comics.
Oh no! I know what he's referring
But hey,
to.
how much do you want to bet he asks Jazzy Jones for nudes next?
Who?
Jazzy Jones, the girl he got to voice Lee.
Oh, most definitely.
So number 3. Oh wait, I've been to number 3. Number 4. Sly was supposed to have a subplot where he faced Alduin and decapitated her, but then Doodle turned her into a robot. Now, before inserting real people can be excused, Dan, Slice, Sean, Gapu, and Halo Fan approved, and Elizabeth and Azrael were meant to only be the characters. But Alduin didn't have an OC and didn't consent, so we turned her into Aldio. So they turned her into Aldio. As you
This
know,
is cringe.
and if you know Aldio, you remember her death scene and flashback, which yes, we are going over because that is incredibly messed up.
I just
again-
now realized we're 27 minutes in and we still haven't even gotten to the main video of the discussion.
I know, right? And like, this is all because like I was told basically everything I needed to know beforehand because I made sure that I would know like everything to make sure that I couldn't like spread anything wrong. And then basically in the story, each part Dan was supposed to gain a new power, and eventually they added Grim Reapers, Norse mythology, added the Force Horsemen, Champions of Death, and all of that. If you want to know who specifically was based off of real people, this was everyone they listed. Dan himself, Sly, Gapo, Azrael, Doodle, Michael, Hax, Alduin, Sonic 93, Zero, Clonoa, Anti, and so much more.
Wait, can you screen share this?
I can't without revealing the identity of the person who doesn't want to have their identity revealed. I can,
okay.
if given time, I'll screenshot it while keeping their name and profile picture anonymous, and I'll also I'll make sure that I don't know how to fully remove every little detail, but I can keep the person anonymous if given time, but I can't do it right away. So
maybe you could just screenshot the different parts of it without the person's name.
I'll screenshot the last bit of the message.
All right.
Because I just want to make sure that there's absolutely no way that it can be told.
You could probably crop it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Also, Dan, aren't you the same guy who said that we never move on?
I mean, he's a lol cow. Nobody's gonna want to move on from him. We get good laughs out of it.
So this is the bottom of the message. This is all I'll show for now, but I will promise you to remove the name and profile picture by blurring it out, or no, actually I'll cross it out, cover it with the ink tool, and then from there I can just hide the identity of the person entirely. And then once I've done that, I'll make a separate stream, which I won't say anything in, but I'll simply just link the drive folder.
Also, I just noticed he doesn't know how to spell Norse mythology.
I just need to be given time to take the name and profile picture out because I definitely do not want this person to be like out there without their consent.
You could probably add it to the description post stream, to be honest.
Yeah.
I plan to make everything clear, so I'm gonna do like description, pin comment, basically everything I can do to keep the identity of the person anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
God. Even when Dan isn't doing something drama related, he ends up being a fucking degenerate. How fucking sad is that?
I know, right?
Also, Dan, I don't care. I don't give a fuck what your age is. You cannot. I guarantee you, there will be no website anywhere other than maybe a pedo website that states that sexualizing OCs of minors is okay or legal in any way, shape, or form.
And remember, this is
Chris Stolley got into legal trouble for doing that shit.
And like, remember, this isn't just Dan and currently who are already minors. This is Kid Dan and Kidley. So, like,
that's even worse.
So
like,
they're portrayed younger?
Yes, even younger than
as like little kids. This
okay.
Wait a minute. This brings a whole new sense of irony to that time where Dan claimed that Teen Titans Go should be illegal because it was apparently child porn, according to him.
Yeah.
He went from claiming that, and now he's doing the very thing that he accused Teen Titans Go of being.
Yeah. And then every villain except the Champions of Death were based off of real people, including Joe Biden. And eventually, like, they found out that Lee was a real person, and they changed their name. I mean, they changed the character to a character called Licorice. So yeah, essentially, Dan's friends here have been essentially covering up for the mess that this comic was gonna be. Like,
so they were trying to prevent it from being a Sonichu issue, basically.
yeah,
it's like Chris Chan, but 10 times worse.
Yeah, because it's like a little mini hit list for him.
Exactly. So like, and it's not like Chris Chan where it turned into that over time because he was like, pressure was.
It was always that.
It was always supposed to be this way, and I'd say that makes it fully worse. Because, you know, like, I'm willing to. I think it's more funny than anything about Joe Biden. But, like, the other people, like, that can't be excused.
He's probably going to make Joe Biden in that comic what Trump is in most popular media.
Yeah.
Because I can see that.
But, like, once I finish reading this, I'm going to show Aldio's death screen, and I can share screen because I won't be giving away the identity of the person in that.
Wait, now this brings a whole new meaning to the time where he said that I was worse than Order 66.
Mm-hmm.
How are you worse than Order 60? What the fuck?
Yeah, he said that in a title once. He said if Order 66 was a person, I would be worse than him.
That video is still up, I think. Like, it hasn't even attempted to remove it. The comic kind of exists. The trailers have been put out, and it was being worked on at the time where Sly, Gappo, and Azrael convinced Dan to leave the internet for 3 months.
This is a
moment. So it's being worked on at this very current moment. It had 2 trailers put up earlier, one for Dan himself and the other for Lee, who, again, has been changed to Licorice.
I guess even Dan knows that he's a simp.
Yeah. Exactly, Retro.
Yeah. Well, I guess galactic genocide or criticism.
Which is worse, Dan?
galactic genocide or criticism.
I mean, when you criticize the center of the universe, Dan Stein, criticism is totally worse.
Well, he's our Lord and Savior. I mean, come on, you can't
It's like-
criticize our Lord and Savior.
It's like I said in the last stream that we did. We need to rebuild Alcatraz, then put Dan in there and nothing but Dan, and then launch that Alcatraz into space. And don't worry, he'll be fine. His gravitational pull will keep all the oxygen around him, even in space.
He's got planetary mass.
Watch him say the left made him do this.
I love fat jokes.
It's accurate.
Yeah. So okay. Like, that's not all. He wanted voice actors for this, and he got some. Those were the people in that server. None of them knew anything that was based off of or any of the Strama, so they went in blind. I think I can show this without revealing the identity of the person.
Wait, did they know about the child sex part?
They did. No.
Whoa, what?
The people auditioning didn't.
Oh, Jokun, did you not hear what we talked about?
I've been skimming through a little. I think I missed this portion.
Okay, so basically what happened is, okay, do you remember Lee?
Yes.
Okay, so basically what happened is he had a portion of this comic where he and Lee were like little kids, like elementary students, and he was going to have a part of the comic where they have sex with each other as those kids, and he was going to post it on Pornhub.
He's gone silent. He doesn't know what to say.
A 14-year-old girl. He was going to post porn of her OC on Pornhub.
An even younger version. I think he's bashing his head.
Yeah.
He's bashing his head.
I kind of am.
Dan, how are you gonna say that you're not a criminal when you do shit like this? This is a new low even for you.
Like, how are people supposed to defend this?
You cannot defend it. That's the problem. It's not defendable.
I can't wait to see how he's gonna try and defend himself for this one.
And since I can share the screen that of the site that was used for signing people up, I can indeed show some evidence that this comic was supposed to exist.
Is he gonna try and cancel it eventually, or oh no?
So, Stardust Dan, I'll read out what we got. Stardust Dan is a comic about a young man by the name of Dan with awesome powers.
Awesome powers! Oh, totally radical. Cowabunga, dude.
How many evildoers seek his blood? Dan came across a lot of new friends on his many adventures. During his many adventures, however, Dan realizes that it has a lot of great responsibilities when it comes to these amazing powers, and that his responsibility is to protect the innocent. Why haven't you learned this in real life yet?
And then he impales himself with the stand arrow.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is he making his channel? Is he making his OC like a discount Spider-Man?
I think. Maybe.
Well, you know what they say: with great power comes great allegations.
Absolutely.
Wait, no. With great power comes great obesity.
Destruction 100.
I'm somewhat of a director and casual voice actor that is about the creator Dan Stein, and then we have some.
I can school him in directing.
So you've got Elizabeth, Doodle's supposed to be character. High pitchy girly voice. Still somewhat in. The dog. Oh, I really hope that nothing happens to the dog. Oh, if something happens to that dog, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, if someone with 5 of those things, like, if anything happens, I'm gonna be angry. So I'm guessing these are the black stereotype characters.
And he wants to claim that he's not
Yo, what-
racist.
What? I guess they are.
Brad, Samantha,
Which am I
Steven,
supposed to be?
Charlie chuckles. Haley is Halo fan, and as you can see by the design, he's really weird.
Hi,
Oh, re-
kitty cat. I guess Halo fan in this comic is a Discord moderator.
Oh, I've been told to like read out the lines of the characters. So you've just got for his voice, try and make him sound like Yoshi, but if he was a dog, yes, it's pronounced Yoshi here. Shut up. Woof
You
woof.
British bastard. It's Yoshi.
Woof woof. Bark bark and ruff ruff.
Hello, Mind Turtle.
What the hell is this stupid comment? I don't know if you're in there, Lygia, or not. Yeah, I think this is what it was based off of. There's parts and everything.
Apparently, I'm a Nazi in this, so I'm gonna want to see this shit.
If I can find you, then I'll show you. But like, I was sent every character, so you know, I will eventually find you. High-pitched, girly voice, but still somewhat menacing. The Yusufs won't get away with what they did to Aldio. Soon I shall continue Aldio's quest for power, and I will rule the world in her place. Well, if it isn't the newest Yusuf, Dan Yusuf. What?
This isn't even funny. This is cringe.
This is even more of a Saturday morning cartoon villain than Joshua.
This sounds like a bedtime story for 6-year-olds or something. If it wasn't for the sex part.
Yeah, to
This-
JoJo ripoff.
This is like a
Love this
porno
Sonic
for
too,
6-year-olds.
I've seen more original from people on the spectrum, to be honest. Actually, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I could write a better thing than this. Fuck this. This is ass. This is ass dialogue.
I've seen better movies by The Asylum than this.
Yeah. Try to give him a deep yet wise voice with a touch of anger. I may not be able to see you, but you better hope to God that you don't do no fucked up shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dan broke that promise. I'm so sorry to you. Who needs sight when I got hearing, touch, and smell? But I don't got taste no motherfucker either. I knew this day would come. Deep voice with a hint of immaturity. Ayo, what's up? We got this, fam. Nothing like a little teamwork.
We got this, fam.
You got this, fam. My God, this dialogue sounds like it came out of a budget porno flick.
He probably actually got inspired by a budget porno flick.
What kind? He's kind of like a Chad, but his voice is very prepubescent. What? Significant-
He's a Chad, but a prepubescent. What?
How does that make sense?
Significance minor, and it's oh god his lines. Like they're not too like suggestive, but they still suggestive. Hey ladies, you want to hang out at my place later? No problem. And then again, prepubescent voice, minor, and he's like, what do they call him? What do they call him? That one guy who's like always trying to get with girls, but nobody actually.
The
wants to
ladies
go with.
man type beat.
Yeah, ladies man,
Mm,
like a failed ladies man.
the hopeless romantic.
Try to give her the most bratty voice you can without being overly exaggerated. I could do that for you, Dan. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Nigel.
Brad,
What
you're
the
so-
fuck?
Oh, Brad, you're so dreamy.
Hey, step away from Brad. He's mine. Watch where you're going. Another minor?
Why are there so
HD.
many minors in his okay, that's self-explanatory.
He's bratty and a nerd. Need to work with that. Actually, try to work with that. I'll have you know that you are most incorrect. Did you just spell because wrong again? How do you
this
get
is definitely me.
Yeah. How do you get such simple tasks so messed up? Another
That's
minor.
definitely me.
She's a cute girl, but with a high-pitched voice. It's okay, Stephen. I'll be here for you. Will you stop bullying this poor kid? Hi, I'm Charlie. Chuckles. Okay, so one of those black stereotypes. His voice is deep with a wise yet immature tone to it. How do you do both
This
of
is
those?
the power of the hood.
This is like the world's weirdest fan fiction. A fan fiction written by an 8-year-old.
You fuck up against this stage. This is Sonichu. This is actually Sonichu.
But somehow even more cringeworthy.
Sonichu also had racial stereotypes too.
This is the power of the hood. My street, my gang, my everything. No one shall replace me. Fucking.
Who is he based off of?
Sounds like Patrick, but as a girl. Hi, Kitty Cat. I love you so much, Kitty Cat. You're so cute, Kitty Cat. This is supposed to make reference to every time that Halo fan calls Sean Kitty Cat, which where on?
It sounds like he's trying to be a Discord moderator.
Wait a second. This is the bit where this bit gets fucked up. Remember, Halo fan is 23. I have no idea how old Sean is, but I'm pretty sure he's a minor. Basically,
I think he's an adult.
Oh, never mind. In that case, it's still messed up, but not as messed up. Basically, Dan wanted to do something where Sean and Halo fan were added as a comedic release, and Halo fan would constantly have sex with Sean as he would be a beta male, referencing every time Halo fan called Sean Kitty Cat.
Oh. Why is there so much sex in this comic?
I know, right? Okay, Terry. I think that's Jack. Is that Jack Williams? His new name or something?
That old name is dead.
Okay.
I've abandoned it, but that's very laddie. So, I presume this is to be a Dan Stein's 6 doing.
We're going over some stuff that I was sent, and then we're going over a video where he tried to say he was innocent.
Aye. What's this screen share I'm looking at?
This is lines for his comic. Raven, you probably don't want to know. I don't know, and I don't think I want to.
What? Oh no.
Sean, try to make him sound like a femboy. Vomiting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you the website link. It's quite long, so we're almost at the end. I'm sending it in both the main chat and the private chat. It's a public site, so it's not like it's not like I'm invading any privacy here. So I mean that's
it's just a regular ass casting.
What kind of a name is Stardust Dan, by the way?
It's supposed to be I'm guessing a ripoff of Stardust Crusaders, which is part 3 of JoJo's title, because this is a freaking JoJo ripoff mixed with sex. It's like if Pornhub mixed with like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure mixed with Dan Stein's fantasies. That's kind of what this is.
I guess we're gonna hear somebody go Zewardo at the end.
Virtual hug for Rembo.
Commence virtual hug.
Virtual hug.
Succeed.
Bloody hell.
Because he views himself as 200 pounds of JoJo who can never do no wrong ever.
250 pounds, right? Of pure muscle.
No, he said 225 pounds.
No, he said over 225 pounds. Most of that is supposedly muscle mass. Okay.
I'm just gonna tell you something right here, Dan. I've said this before, and I said it, and I'll say it again. It ain't muscle mass. I totally believe that you weigh that much.
Gravitational pull says otherwise.
I totally believe that you weigh that much, but it ain't muscle mass.
Kind of like a sassy light character. Hey baby, how's it going? Damn girl, you really got it going. I'm about to show you all what this is about. You're 17. Why are you writing characters like this?
Sassy character.
This sounds like a fan fiction. This sounds like a fan fiction that an 8-year-old would write, minus the sex.
Oh yeah, this. The guy said he was so strong he needs no training when referring to Michael, isn't it?
And then he ended up pussying out of the challenge that he incited.
When doing this, when doing it, wait. Age, ageless, significance, minor. How can you be both? I genuinely am curious. Oh yeah.
Why is there a significance called minor? Like mean minor character or
Like minor character, maybe? Like
I think that's what they mean, minor
I
character.
hope that's what they mean, but like the ages coincide with like the role.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, who drew these?
Okay, so like just based on the art style, I'm gonna guess it was Azrael.
I thought it would be Umbrus.
Oh,
I
no,
believe
no.
it's Azrael. Why would Umbrus want what the fuck?
Well, I don't know. It just looked like Umbrus's art style. I don't know.
Oh no, Umbrus's art style isn't actually the one that's on her channel. The one that's the main one on her channel is Azrael.
Oh, that makes sense then. Yeah, it's probably Azrael. Then
Like I don't necessarily know who it was, but I think it's Azrael just based on the art style. To which I'm glad she did her best with the designs, and I gotta appreciate her puppy design. That was adorable. Oh,
although I don't know why she'd participate in something like this.
I think it's because she generally tends to feel sympathy for Dan because it's mostly sympathy from what I'm able to tell. But she, Sly, and Gappo were the ones to constantly convince him to remove the things that were supposed to be in it, like the child sex scene. Like, if I'm remembering, she flat out refused to do it. So
I don't blame her.
Why?
So
I can't imagine why.
She's had some like. I think she has reservations like about doing this. So like there is. Doesn't look like there's any spoof of. Oh, this doesn't cover all the characters. This only covers the I'm guessing episode 1, but that we reached the end of the page.
Almost like Azrael doesn't want to participate in creating virtual child porn.
Yeah.
And before you say it's just a drawing, just because it isn't real doesn't mean it's okay.
So, like, just based on the style, I'm to assume that it was Azrael. And, because I was only ever told the artist. Since, you know.
Okay. I really want to know something. What does this young Jobby really does he think he's doing for doing something that is extremely minor? Care to anyone answer me that question?
Feel kind of left out now. I can't give you an answer. I don't know how Dan's mind works because it's so like weird.
It's a massive contradiction in and of itself to even try and explain Dan.
So to continue, parts of the series were supposed to mimic Dan's life. Part 1 was when Doodles first commentated on him, and at the end of Stardust Dan. Elizabeth has an ability called Ranking. The ability is she points to anyone and scores them. If they get a 0 out of 10, they die and get swatted as they are now a target. So commentating effectively. He's equivalating commentating to swatting is what he's doing right there.
Wait,
nice.
So does that mean? Wait. So Dan, does that mean that me and Cordova were going to commentate on you if that's the case? Because he did say we were going to swat you.
At the end of the part, before she could die, she gave Dan a 0 out of 10, mimicking when everyone first came after him. So 4 years ago. Part 2 was Sly's story. It was supposed to be related to the time Alduin and Sly fought, and in the end, Alduin was murdered. This wasn't like Sly didn't actually murder her, to be clear, but like in the story, she is murdered. And we are going to go over Aldio's death and backstory because, oh my God, is it messed up? So,
oh boy,
how
bad could it get?
Oh, it's so bad that I'm gonna have to throw another trigger warning in there for rape.
What?
Like that's how bad it is.
Oh my! Wait, is this the fucking script?
This is the script, yes.
Ooh, I can't wait to rip this fucker apart. All right, let's see. Let's go.
I don't know, but if I had to guess, you probably are. Aldio is hurt badly trying to run away from Sly and his group, and then tries to summon a road roller. So we already have Rodadora or whatever. I'm not actually doing it for real. Aldio, her. Actually, no. Actually, no, I'm going to read out all of Aldio's lines because it's probably quite uncomfortable for someone else to do it. I'm probably going to be
Alduin's mom?
Oh, you'll see.
What?
Aldio, it falls straight on her head and she's trapped under the road roller and can't escape, as at this point her leg has already been ripped off and her other arm was broken. As she screams, Sly's group walks closer to her, and Sly is slitting out one of his katanas and drags it on the floor to make a metal clinking sound. Why are you doing this to me? As she screams, another road roller is closing in on her head. You all hate me, do you? You're all targeting me for no reason.
God, even his script has terrible grammar.
What have I done that you wrong that you haven't? I'm getting the impression that Joe is just waiting for this thing to end so that he can rip it to shreds.
Oh, don't worry. I'm reading very carefully.
As she speaks, the group is close enough to Sly to pick up his katana from the floor, and he carries it over his back, so I'm going to guess he was disarmed previously in the fight. I just want to escape from... So he has two, I'm guessing. I just want to escape from this horrible place. As she speaks... Oh, yeah, and minor character was what it meant. I got confirmation. As she speaks, the person is watching the stream. They're not in the chat, but they're watching the stream. As she speaks, there's flashes of her backstory until the scene whites out and flashes to before she was found at the Grimm Society. Aldio at this point was called Alduin and was walking home from elementary school to overhear her parents arguing outside of her house. I'm taking her away from you. We're going to escape. You're way too violent for her. I remember what you did to her.
What?
So, abuse. I'm guessing it's abuse. Physical abuse. Well, I mean, it's basically already archived by this stream. What are you doing? Don't you fucking leave me, bitch. I swear, if I ever see you try to leave, I will fucking slit your throat. Alduin's mom, what are you doing with that glass? Please get away, please. Alduin hears the shattered glass with her mom screaming and then sees her father walk out the door, throwing a bottle of alcohol at her. She nearly dodges it, but gets hit the right side of her face.
He also doesn't know how to spell hears.
Alduin. I mean, Altio, get inside. Wait, but she was called Altio. She was called Alduin at this point in time.
What? You're contradicting yourself.
Oh yeah, 10 viewers. That's pretty PogChamp. Like, you're contradicting yourself. She is.
Oh, you think 10 viewers is PogChamp?
Nah.
This is a lot for
Nice.
this channel. It's got like 20 odd subscribers. So
Anyways, continue.
Oh no.
Altio,
God,
get inside.
He's wait. He's so bad at having consistency, it even translates into his writing.
Yeah, I know, right? Get inside, you bitch. Aldio walks in and then her dad locks the door behind her. She gasps as she sees her mum on the floor knocked out with an entire glass of alcohol jammed in her head.
How would she just be knocked out by that?
I read ahead. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Again, trigger warning for rape. If that's like something you're sensitive to, get out because there's more of you here.
Wait, there's gonna be. I'm scared.
I read ahead.
She's not dead. Ignore her. Alduin's dad forces his daughter into a room. Once inside, he locks the door from the inside and starts to take off his shirt. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm actually going to be quite uncomfortable here. Alduin is...
Don't force yourself, like, honestly, don't.
If you don't want to, I can read it.
All right, can you read it? I'm not reading this.
Alduin. Dad, what are you... Shut up. Take off your clothes. No, please get away. Did he include a scene of Alduin getting raped?
Yeah.
Okay, before I continue, I'm just going to say this to you, Dan. What do you want people to do with that? Okay, so hold on. You're saying that your fans are selfish for not making videos defending you, and then you make a scene in your comic of someone that you don't like, getting raped by their own parents. Honestly, what the fuck do you expect?
Like, you can't defend this.
This is like,
Okay, look, if you want to have like a dark or touchy scene like this, okay, but when it's based on like a real person that you don't like,
like, man.
anyways,
This is tasteless. This is absolutely fucking.
no,
This
please
is.
get away from me. So resistant. What is this dialogue?
It's
Her
like
fa-
he just fucking. He just fucking took every goddamn stereotype and threw it to the fucking wall. There is no characterization. There is no these are just cardboard cutouts just doing the bare minimum of the scene. Ironically enough, that makes the scene even worse than it already is. Because if you're going to handle subject matter like this, you need to handle it properly.
Her father starts to charge at her with another glass. It smashes on her head. Pete forgot the comma there. It smashes on her head as Alduin starts. But you just said it was Aldio.
It's either Alduin or Altio. Select one or the other.
Stick to it.
Yeah, this is improper script writing.
As Alduin starts to get knocked out and close her eyes, she sees her father grinning and starts to pull down his Speedos?
The bloody hell.
I might actually throw up.
Dude, don't.
I'm going to go and take my headphones off and go backstage while you're reading this, because this is actually making me uncomfortable. If you could mind taking it from here until you reach the end.
Okay. It cuts to her waking up. Her stomach feels like trash and her eyes are completely hollowed out, and realizes her mom is holding on to her, singing and going through her hair to remove chunks of glass. Mom, shh, it's okay, dear. Everything's going to be okay, my perfect. Wait, my perfect? Perfect. Alduin he just went from a rape scene to this.
It's no, fam.
Shh, it's okay, dear. Everything is going to be okay, my perfect. Perfect? Alduin starts to smile and then goes back to sleep as her mother is staring at the stars of the night. It cuts again to her going to school, and the next day with the same clothes as the day before. Wait, she just got raped, and now she's just going back to school as if nothing happened. Not even report. What? Hey guys, look, it's Alduin, remember? Oh, her, I remember. Why is she still wearing the same clothes as before? Is she homeless? I think she is. Oh, yes, because clearly, whenever you have days where you just wear the same clothes, that clearly means that something is wrong. Is she homeless? I think she is. Oh my god, girls, do you see that? Girl 1, 2, and 3. What? On the back of her shirt, there's spray paint saying Daddy's Little Girl, and under that, there's numerous white stains on her.
No. Okay, we're done here. No, fuck this. No.
Aye. Laddies. Can I be perfectly honest with you? His boom's out the window. His boom's out the window.
Good thing I'm on the first floor right now, because otherwise I'd probably be vomiting 3 floors down.
Honestly, I shouldn't, laddie. You shouldn't.
Okay, are we just done?
I think this says enough, to be honest, Chief.
I'm
gonna level with you.
Oh my god, she's a slut. Ew, she did it with her. That's their reaction to finding out about literal incestuous rape. Okay, light, come back. I'm done. We're done. This, Dan, what the fuck is wrong with you? I knew you were a sick fuck, but this? Yeah, like, can you come back in? I can't do it yet. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, we
I'm-
can't.
I'm done.
We really can't.
I'm not. I don't
This-
care what. I don't care what is in there. I am not puking my guts out.
Then don't.
Okay.
Please do not make me puke my guts out. Like, just don't.
This is not how you handle this kind of subject matter in media, and he did it the most tasteless way possible. This fucking dumbass.
What
okay.
next? Okay, what next? Is it gonna turn out that he has a fetish for rape and incest after this? Because honestly, that wouldn't even surprise me anymore.
Like, I'm really sorry. Okay, the kid's gloves are off.
Honestly, if
Yeah.
I could actually be objective here, the way that he was going about this, even with that young Jobbie, that's supposed to be incestuous rape that he is doing the most worst possible way that he is doing it. He's really going that too far, and I don't think any of the writers will even approve of his writing. How could he
This-
possibly know that he could actually give it a pass if he actually has that tasteless thing in his life?
Dan, are you
I've
really
been in
going
like
to
writers'
expect?
rooms before, so I kind of have I have an idea of what, like, you know, the writing process is, and I could tell you flat out, nobody in their right fucking mind would ever handle this kind of subject matter like this, if handled at all.
Unless they have like a fetish for it or something, which I'm not in favor of that either.
Like, okay. I think I'm ready to like come back normally. I still feel a little sick in my stomach, but
Okay,
If you need like some time to like, dude, take it. Like, don't push yourself.
Okay,
Honestly,
I think
We're-
we've covered enough of. I think we've covered enough of that shit. If you still want to
Honestly.
cover the actual video,
yeah.
but before you do, I'm just gonna say this, Dan. How the fuck do you expect people to defend you after what we just saw?
like,
I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You are actually a sick fuck on a whole nother level.
We have some like character designs, none of which are particularly egregious, but there's still some that I wanted to kind of just like, because I am sorry if you were in the audience and that made you sick. It made me sick too. I'm really sorry. But like, this is the type of stuff he's doing.
To be honest, Fracture, it really didn't turn me off, but I do not like how he went about this, even with the subject matter. So the way he was going about that is absolutely worst of all things that he could have done. And I'm honestly do not like the way he was going about it, even at a young age, like he's in his 17. He's 17. Stupid fucking gimp he is.
Like, I don't know how you do that. You handle a subject matter like this. You make this to the point where people who have already been used to calling you out for stuff like this and have been used to reading DMs out like this, like, we're used to this. You managed to make us all uncomfortable.
I've seen some really fucked up like stuff in like media. It's just what kind of the field I want to like look into more. But
mean,
this
Dan,
takes the fucking cake, to be honest.
Okay, like, Dan, before you say that we're just being sensitive, like, if you want to have dark subject matter in your story, go for it. That's fine. But when you handle it like this, do I really need to explain to you why this isn't okay, Dan?
Like, I mean, I wanted to, like, I forgot how bad this was. Like, reading it in my head was nowhere near as bad as hearing it out loud. Like, I read this in my head and I was just fine, but, like, hearing it out loud actually made me want to puke.
That's the power of writing a script or reading a script out with a bunch of people. Trust me, I've seen that before.
JD's here. How you doing, JD?
Hey, JDM. Did you see the new low that Dan hit, JD?
Said yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
He's in private. Yeah, he's in the private chat.
yeah, you saw.
like,
Be thankful that you weren't there. If you weren't.
like, I don't know what was going through his head.
If I had read any more of that, I probably would have puked my guts out.
If you'd read any more of that, you probably would have asked me to remove you. You would have been joining me backstage. Yeah, it's like, exactly, Retro. This is bad enough if it's fictional, but, like, this is based off of a real-life person he doesn't like.
Do we really need to explain why that's not okay, Dan?
Like, I mean, the fact that he managed to make me uncomfortable, it takes a lot to do that.
I mean, Dan, genuine question, Dan. Do you genuinely want something like this to happen to Alduin?
Probably, like, if that's the roles that those two are playing, then JD probably would be the other black stereotype.
Like,
Yeah, Alduin's gone.
like, Dan, do you genuinely want something like that to happen to Alduin all because she criticized Sonic 93?
Like, that's the only reason he doesn't like her. It's because
And go ahead.
it's because she talked about somebody he liked, and like
I am legitimately fucking pissed right now.
I'm disgusted. That's the emotion going through my head right now. It's so bad that I don't know what to, like. I read through this and I was like, wow, he did not write that. But like, I was angry. This is the second time it's been read out. I've tried to read it out. No, my mind was not having it this time.
I hate you, Dan. I hate you 10 times more than I did just a few hours ago, and I didn't think that was possible.
Like, yeah, somebody who doesn't even like you.
This is beyond being a simp. This is just, ugh.
This is downright vindictive, and it's like
This is just beyond endless levels of simping. This is beyond that.
Man, I need a drink and a gun to shoot myself. I can't get the latter, but I'll go get the former.
I'll talk to
Don't
you. I'll talk to you about it later, JDM. I just need a moment to process this.
But honestly, can I get Nate this objective point of view why he shouldn't be going about this? Had he actually understood the subject matter on the incestuous things, that the way that he should not be doing, he would have gone to that education and at least talked to some of the professors why is it so inappropriate to handle this. And the way he did that is so bloody terrible, laddies. So bloody terrible to the point that you can't even get your main process through that. The one that you read it just now. And when
Dan.
it didn't really, it really did not. My stomach did not really turn me over. Just as simply, he really is stupid, young.
Hatch, don't tell me there's another one.
Like, Dan, have you ever even thought what rape, the kind of things that rape does to someone? Like the trauma and the physical pain that puts them through?
To be honest, Michael, do you think you would ever understand the receiving end of that?
Nay. Nay.
He doesn't even understand consent.
Okay,
let
That's
alone
my
rape.
point.
I've got a drink. I think I'm normal again. I
That-
You sure did?
yeah, I think I'm back to normal. I mean,
Forget
I'm-
that, JDM. It can ruin someone's life.
It absolutely can. The fact that he made such light of the subject matter is like.
You thought about putting that in a comic that was supposed to be lighthearted and all cutesy like.
And like this
But
comic, like this, I know that shows can have dark undertones. I mean, Hunter x Hunter is a great example of a show that is mostly lighthearted but has really dark undertones. Like you know, the themes of fatherhood, the Zoldyck family, the entirety of the Chimera Ant arc. But like, I mean, Hunter x Hunter never went this far, and also it didn't really, you know, portray anything this badly.
Honestly, Dan, I genuinely don't see how anyone could ever hope to forgive you for something like this.
Like, I mean, thanks for scarring everyone here. I mean,
I don't even know how you could possibly come back from this.
Man.
Honestly,
at one trigger warning wasn't enough.
Light.
I thought your
If I could be
reputation
honest
was
with you-
already in the dirt.
Light.
Oh.
If I could be honest with you, if I could be honest with you, it really did not scare me literally. Just by looking at it, I find it objectionable. I find it objectionably bad.
I'm gonna like have to copy and paste like or open them in a certain file. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna. Do I have Movie Maker? Because I don't want to waste my time making a really good video on it. Video editor. I'll just use that. That's like a tolerable thing. Since I actually can't. So Dan Stein comic characters. I haven't seen all of these, but I've seen a good majority. Just like most of these designs aren't too bad. Just expect a couple of stereotypical looking people.
Like,
Like-
I already thought Dan's reputation was in the dirt by now, but now it's gone beyond being the dirt. It's traveled all the way through Earth's core. Now it's gone out the other side of the planet, and now it's in the sun.
And
That's
like,
how far his reputation has gone.
remember, this is the censored version. This is the version of the story after his friends basically
hear me?
censored it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
The
can hear you.
censored version.
I mean,
So at
why
some
does
point,
he-
it was even worse.
I mean,
So,
why
like,
does he care?
I don't know. I don't know if this scene is like this scene is censored, but the comic is. Yeah,
I mean, either at some point the rape scene was even worse, or he genuinely didn't think that scene was bad enough to be censored.
and like, remember, everybody, his friends, Sly, Gappo, Azrael, and probably more, tried their best to make this story tame. So the most likely indicator is that the stuff involving Elizabeth and the child sex scene were likely worse than this, much worse. Because this is like, oh my, I am sorry if, like, again, I've said this twice, but I am sorry, you know, that these characters, that you had to witness this. Because,
This is an unsalvageable mess. End of
Nah.
fucking discussion.
you cannot defend this.
Pissed off doesn't begin to describe how I feel about this right now.
And, like, we have to be, I am disgusted. I don't know how I can make that any clearer.
A question?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, why does he have that account?
Which account?
The account that the account that I just looked at. There's about some club thing.
I
The one you
don't.
linked.
Oh, yes, Dan has an account on that site that I linked, didn't I? I think he had an account specifically for this comic.
Oh.
He was going to make someone else voice that. He was actually going to put someone through the stress of voicing that.
I also want to mention the fact that I believe this is also going to be drawn, that scene, that specific scene.
Akumu, you and I both we both are writers, you and I, right?
Yeah.
Would you ever even consider such subject matter it was made in such a sloppy way, if at all? Because me personally, I cannot for the life of me will never take a writer seriously if they handle it like this. Like, this is fucking awful.
Like, I know he was trying to give, to the best of my recollection, I'm skipping all the messed up bits. The story ends with Aldio still being killed at the end of the day, and Sly having somewhat been sympathetic. She effectively dies and then comes back, given no choice in the matter, and then becomes evil. Because apparently the best idea for an antagonist is to force a rape victim to cling to another life where they're forced to be evil.
What is wrong with you, Dan?
Like, I don't know about any of you, but I don't know how many times I need to apologize, because quite frankly, I feel awful about
But
this.
he's a screwed up person. That's what's wrong with him.
Honestly, not even you. Dan is the one who needs to apologize for this shit.
Yeah, he's the reason we came here. All I did was show what he'd done, and this is a snippet. I do not have like the full script for too many scenes, but even if I did, I would not be showing anything else after that travesty.
I expected this to be a funny stream of Dan's retardation. I didn't expect anything close to that.
Let me explain something to you. I get to make what I want because I'm
You
a
know
fucking
when
retard.
he's about to say, "Let me explain something to you." You know, in that very moment, he's gonna lie. That's like the radar. Like the moment he says, "Let me explain something to you," or do you want to know why he says those
I
two
just
things?
needed it to establish character motivation, even though I don't know what that is.
Or maybe he's gonna claim that Light wrote that document.
He dares, bro, if he dares to claim that, I am going to.
No, he's dead. His ass is
Even-
grass.
Even though Light was the one who got uncomfortable at it.
I was the one who wanted to. I went to get a drink to tolerate this. Anyway, this is Dan. This is Lee. Gappo, I think. Sly, Halo fan, Sean. No idea who this guy is. Chuckles, I think. No idea who this is. A dog and a cat. Doodle or Elizabeth. Something. Another something. Alduin / Aldio. Whoever that is. The three black stereotypes. Another
Fucking-
character.
Fucking stereotypes.
Who's this?
Stereotypes.
I can't see this completely. The
That's
text is
Doodle's gang.
Doodle. Okay, so these guys would be the antagonist. Oh wait, I think that one over there with the HA is Hax. The one with the
Aye.
clown horns.
Just what the bloody actual fuck is that supposed to be? Now,
Oh, that is Hax.
Light-
Because that's all of Hax's colors.
now, Light, if I could be perfectly honest here, just before I go ahead and be leaving y'all, I think what Dan has done
I've
is
seen
virtually unsalvageable. And let's be honest, this young piece of shit pedophile, which honestly should have gotten to that point, he really needs to get looked up and go flying shit at what his excuses are. Shh. And I really think he really needs to understand actions do have consequences, and he did just that. It's unforgivable. He will never be redeemed again, even from his teenage years. His career is absolutely ruined.
All right, I'm gonna have to put this in another editor and make the background white so that we can see the text. But I was
Aye.
sent the original image for the first one, so I'll read it out then.
Mhm.
So
Aye.
the
So-
one on the left is Aldio. So the one on the left is Aldio. Then Michael is the one with the purplish thing.
Wait,
And I
what?
can only open one at a time, Happo. So it's like, oops.
So that being said, Light, I must leave you all.
I'm gonna cut that out at the end.
Wait, I've got the purple. What?
You're the purple one.
That's
What are we
not
looking at?
Light.
But yeah,
That's
like,
not Light. I'm leaving.
okay. So I'm gonna put it into another editor, and I'm gonna. So like.
Honestly, I hate to say this right now, but I honestly can't decide who's worse anymore, Dan or V.
Who's V?
V Omega.
You don't.
That's all I'm gonna tell you. But
You really don't want to know.
No, I know V Omega. I just
Dan Stein comic. Whoops. Dan Stein comic. Okay, I'm gonna put all the characters in here. So I'm only gonna be like putting the ones on screen that have text, since they're the only ones that I need to really put on screen. It's gonna take.
Am I one of the black guys?
I think maybe. If you're anyone, you'd be one of the black guys. I mean, he made Michael purple for no reason whatsoever. So I wouldn't be surprised if he
Wait,
Halo fan apparently is a Discord moderator with a femboy boyfriend.
Wait,
Yeah.
me and Michael are black in this?
he made me purple for some reason.
I'm so like. Hold up.
Joe, you there?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to-
Do
I have
you
to put it
want to
in-
make like our own comic just to fucking parody Dan to piss him off?
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay.
No,
You've got to do that.
It's gonna be okay. You know, oh my god, you know those funny little videos that I did
Mhm.
of him getting beat up? Those are gonna be in the
Yes.
comic itself. Those are gonna be like canonical versions of the comic.
Yes.
I'm picturing that right now.
Oh, it'll be glorious.
Be like, Michael, you're the purple dude. Am I still okay?
Wait,
I'll
the
stop
one with the
doing that.
purple hair?
No, the one with the purple skin and the sunglasses.
That one.
All right. I think I'm almost done adding everybody in, and then I can just put everyone on a white background.
Also, it's ironic that he made me part of Doodle's team, even though I don't even like Doodle's content anymore.
Doodle stands.
You don't like her at all, don't you, Michael?
Okay, I've got
I mean,
clarification. Akumu, you aren't in this.
I mean,
Well,
I don't
I'm
have that much of a problem with her like as a person, but her content is definitely not something I'd recommend.
Oh, it's garbage.
I'm surprised I'm not in it because of the whole roast battle and him wanting to use his dad, like all kinds of shit. I'm actually okay. Well, all right.
How many
He
characters?
calls us out and tells us and makes it out like we want him dead.
Like 3 more
No, I can't tell
characters.
you
I think.
this. I can't tell you it. I have to wait. I was gonna tell you guys something, but it's funny when you find out the proper way. So never mind.
Okay, I'm gonna show like the. I'm almost ready to like.
Hey, Kumu.
Yeah, what's up?
Remember that movie challenge?
Yeah, okay. I can tell you guys about that a little bit. So that happened, and then Sly messaged me, and we were gonna actually. Then Dan wanted to change it to a roast battle. So then we set up the roast battle. We had like a date set, and then he kept trying to push it for later and later and later. So then Dan had about 2 weeks to write his material, and I got mine done in a week for the roast battle. And then he wanted to push it to August, and then he wanted to push it like from a literal year, and that was like almost like 2 or 3 months ago. So he wanted it to be a whole year later. Like no one's going to be interested in a stupid little Discord roast battle an entire year later. Like, no one is. And then we actually had a few phone calls, and the first one he showed me his music, and it was very strange. The second one he was worried, and I shit you not. Okay, Light, do you remember in the roast battle when I said that as a ghost I would haunt him, right?
Yeah.
Well, in the second phone call that me and him had, he was upset at the fact that I said that, and was upset that I would haunt him as a ghost. I have that recorded. I don't know if I can use it, but it's pretty funny.
All right, I'm ready to start streaming these designs. I've just got to I've got to put it on. I've got to put it on the share screen at the minute. Okay, window. Yeah, this is actually the editor I use for my normal content, so that's fun. So like, I'm just sticking all the characters into
Open
a
shot. I see.
Yep, I've been
Let me
using
take a
this
gander. Oh,
using this for a very, very long time.
Dan, Lisa, Gapo, Sly.
Lisa was later renamed to Lisa was later renamed to Licorice, but like originally that was Lee.
You know who Lee is?
Ain't we all?
Okay,
Let's
so
just
like
say I know a little too much.
character 15. Okay, we're almost done with like all the characters.
How many
Because-
characters does he have?
Too many. All right, so we got Dan, Lisa, Gappo. Each
If
one's
he's
gonna
gonna
be
force them all, like at the beginning, it's gonna be too convoluted for anyone to keep track of. Like,
Yeah. Each one plays for 10 seconds, by the way. So now we got. So this is the old version: Dan, Lee, Gappo, and Sly, because this was supposed to be Lee originally. Halo fan.
There's Halo fan.
what's the
What is that?
So apparently the big, like, black chick is supposed to be
Who
Halo
drew
fan.
these? Did Dan actually draw these?
No, it was somebody else.
Of course he didn't.
Aldio, Michael. We've seen this one, and yep, I was right. It's Hacks.
Michael
wow.
Hags.
How do I?
Hacks,
I don't
Hacks
look
looks like
anything
that
like
Ben
that.
10 alien that like is a
Slice
ghost.
dad.
Yes, he does. Ghost Freak.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay, so we're nearly a minute into all of these designs. Tyrone.
Tyrone! It's Tyrone! My name's Tyrone.
Jeez, it really is a stereotypical black person.
Jamal.
Jamal!
Tanisha. Oh my god.
What is this?
Tanisha!
Gappa, Gappy, Gap shit, Gappo, and
Yeah,
Gap
why?
Gap Y. More like Gap Wide.
Azrael, Hera, and Zeus. Those two have their own little messed up story, which I'll go into. Like, I'm not going to go into as much detail. Oh, Ruth is Sonic 93, just to clear up.
Yeah.
Who are those people?
Oh, they weren't named. They
Interesting.
were from the thing. It's Charlie, the nerd,
Famine.
Why is someone that fat called Famine?
Right.
Maybe. What?
Pestilence. What is this? What is he? What the fuck kind of comic is
maybe-
this?
Maybe the fat person was actually Dan's real image
War?
projected into the comic.
No, this is Dan's body build right here, not the muscles though. Just imagine that all being blubber. Death? I could get behind the death design. I mean, it's.
Well,
it's
of course you could get behind the death design,
Shut
you
up,
edgy
God.
fuck.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Anti.
Anti. Why does he have like the hentai haven on his shirt?
Grim
Reaper?
Reaper.
I can get
Oh,
behind-
hello, main character from Overlord.
That looks like something from Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Zero Row and Clone Noah. Okay. I
That
think
looks like a
that's
Pokemon. That one looks like
all right.
fucking-
There, we're done.
what's his name?
So that was all the designs. We've just gone over them. I don't know if that's every single character, but it's every single one I have any kind of access
You mean
to.
like has been a Hoteliku? Also, I don't know.
I
what you
just-
mean there, retro.
I just now realized we're an hour and 34 minutes into the stream and we still haven't gotten to the video that we intended to get to.
Yeah,
oh,
there
the
was
most
a
recent
lot.
one. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh, I can't wait to see this shit.
Okay, that was every character. Thanks for clearing that up. So Okay, pass.
Imagine if Dan actually deleted the video before we even stopped talking.
I have it downloaded.
Okay, so, all right. The person who gave me the information says in this story, Azriel, Elizabeth, and Ruth, Sonic 93, Altio, and some others, they can summon minions, and Azriel in this story is supposed to be the trainee Grim Reaper. And considering that she looks like she did previously, we went over Azriel's design. She's the one next to Hera and Zeus. Halo Fan and Shauna are minions, but have a sentience. So the relationship chart for this series is whack. Basically, Zeus and Hera. Oh my. Okay. Zeus and Hera had sex, and that's how Sly was born. And since Zeus is a Grim Reaper and Hera is a normal dead soul, he's a half-breed, which is why he talks to Aldio before her death. After that, Hera fucked a normal man called Martin, and that's how Dan was born. With the Grim Reaper sperm cells still cuddling around. What the hell?
What the fuck is this?
What?
Okay. Getting into uncharted territory I don't like.
Dan, what is it with you and inserting like sexual?
Grim Reaper No, one moment. Cuddling around her. She's also he's also a half-breed, so Dan's also a half-breed. And there's another reason why there's being hunted for being a half-breed. Why he was homeless, why he went to an orphan school, and why he isn't in the clouds. Need more explanation.
Because he's too busy fucking around on the internet.
Raven was also in the chat.
No, if he was in the clouds, he wouldn't be able to have sex with small children.
Nah, his head's in the clouds. That explains it.
Actually, no, he is in the clouds because, I mean, like, even when he's standing on the ground, his body just extends up into the clouds.
Okay, so then Lee's...
moment.
and the poster. The poster has not been changed, despite Lee not being the character who is the lovable love interest anymore.
Wait a minute, does Lee have a backstory in this?
I don't know. I do not want to know.
Because I have a feeling it's going to be something extremely fucked up.
So, well, I mean, you already have the situation that was supposed to happen with Dan and Lee in the first part. That whole fiasco. And
I wonder if Dan's going to portray Lee as a villain for dumping him.
So yeah, this is the poster. Even
I can
after
see that.
the design changed to licorice. Let me zoom out a bit so that you can get a full view, because this right now is like 300%.
We just see his like knee.
There we go. That's the full poster. It's Dan and Lee, even though the character has still been changed to licorice because
He made himself so skinny.
Yeah,
Almost like he's trying to tell himself something.
It's the Chris Chan. It's the Chris Chan effect. Make his character way thinner than it actually is.
Oh yeah, and also okay. This isn't too bad. It's just a really awkward pose. But you guys remember how Doodle is supposed to be like asexual, right?
I don't like where this is going.
Well,
I'm scared.
Here's the position Dan had like the artist draw her in.
I'm suddenly scared.
What the fuck is this? I can't tell where it starts and where it ends.
What's even the sexual part of that? What?
I think it's supposed to be like a suggestive pose.
You like what you see, boys?
Yeah, we remember that, JD.
And that is most. That is most of what I was supposed to be sharing. Like that's everything that everybody wanted me to. So that's everything I wanted to share. I
am terrified for what else is in this comic.
I have lost any and all limited respect that I had.
You still had respect for him?
How did you have respect for him?
I had a slither of hope. Oh, the storyboards. Crap. I forgot about them.
I had, like, negative respect for him.
And somehow that got worse. Okay,
I didn't think that was possible.
stories, fan art, characters. Here we go. I'm just going through my folders to make sure.
We've seen some shit tonight or
Yeah.
today.
I
Well,
thought
tonight for some people.
I thought the sad fishing and the suicide threats was bad. This is on a completely different level.
Mind if I mind if I plug my Twitter here? I want you all to send me wholesome stuff.
Wholesome stuff. I won't send you anything. Oh, my Twitter's gone.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. I'll link the stream.
I guess someone's got to give you the spotlight.
My god.
He needs to cover maybe a third of his body.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'm plugging this.
Rolls.
Send me wholesome stuff like at me or something. I don't even know. There you go. You can send me wholesome stuff there.
All right.
Hey, Lugia.
Hello.
I'm gonna. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Actually, can you send me the document of the whole Alduin Kajinka thing so I can see how trash it is for myself?
Okay. Be prepared. This made us all feel kind of uncomfortable.
I know. I can get why people would say that.
Because, man, you must have a high tolerance level if you're ready to take that on.
I already developed a high tolerance level due to the fact I was in the UTTP and all that stuff. So yeah.
Okay, let me just find it. It'll be in the shed with me. Before all this, man, I've had a lot shared with me since then.
Yeah.
Before we watch that movie with the group, do you want to plot out a little bit of how we should do our comic?
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, maybe I can get involved as well.
This becomes a group project.
Especially due to the fact that it's a group project. Yes.
There you go. That's what we went over earlier.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, did we just lose someone? Yeah, we lost Michael.
We lost who now?
Michael. We lost
We lost Michael.
He might be back. I'm not sure. I see.
He is betrayed.
Yeah, he claimed to be 6'3" and hacked the stream. That was funny. Okay, so out of the designs you were shown, which one would you say was your favorite?
What the?
I don't like any of them, to be honest. The Hacks one is interesting, and the Grim Reaper. I can only like the Grim Reaper ones because they're edgy, but it's also the most cliche designs I've seen for a Grim Reaper.
I could personally say that I like parts of I would say that if I liked any, weirdly enough, I did kind of like that.
So I basically did a quick skim of the document, and apparently he just goes from super dark stuff to absolutely silly stuff. He can't even fit it in.
It's inconsistent.
He can't in a story. Of course, you can have both dark and light themes, but it's not in accordance with each other. It's not at the right moments. See, it's a lot like Skyrim. They don't know in the video game. They didn't know how to get the funny moments in at the right time. When Oblivion, they did.
That's because they expected the glitches to do the work for them that time.
I mean, they already did the work with the glitches in both of them. Actually, they did the work with the glitches in Oblivion. Yeah, seriously, you should look up Oblivion glitches, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Bethesda makes good games.
But they're glitchy as hell.
We were gonna go through the storyboards next, weren't we?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
down click. Storyboards. Okay, there's a lot less images in here. I can do this a lot faster. Okay, I'll just open back up. Open shot. File, new, don't save. Add Oh yeah, I need to move it from the zip file, otherwise I can't get it out. Oh wait, no, not this time at least. Why is it letting me do it now, but not earlier? Oh no, I don't want to scan it, man.
William, I'm told you back.
Joe, it was Mary Lee Walsh that stopped Chris Chan's love quest, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Always kept trying to. And then there was the jerk cops and jerk keeps and shit. Don't ask how I know this.
No. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just. Let's just say I'm adding to the project.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
I am surprised. Like I was not expecting this.
Okay, so wait a second. Hold on, Akumu. Is the little comic of you what led up to the beating the belt thing? Is that gonna lead directly in?
Canonical process because we just now came since he's doing.
But is that going? Is that going to lead directly into the video you're doing on him? If you are.
Probably not. I do expect that he's going to. What's the right word here? I do expect a reaction in the comic after things happen with this, but
I think he might put you in the comic. I mean, I already thought he put you in the comic as
I'm one of the black guys. That works.
Here's the thing. He likes to think of the black guys as always democratic. Like when it comes to you, you're you're actually very rightist.
I wouldn't say I'm right, but
at least
I got very
right leaning.
Here we go. So we're gonna take a look at the storyboard since I've got that ready now.
Oh yeah. Provide. I would love to look at the story.
I think that what he did with the black characters was absolutely ridiculous because he thinks that every
Tyrone, Hip and
Tyrone.
There's some videos here, but it's still the same system. Each image.
Seriously, he's gonna think that every black person is gonna be praising Obama and what. And actually, as I mentioned earlier in that call with you, Obama's own brother voted for Trump.
That was 4 days ago.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I won't be here I won't be here too long, but sweet Jesus Christ, I heard all of that while I was going out for my walk and all that and getting stuff sorted. And
hey, Rambo, have you heard of the stuff that he did with Alduin Kajinka?
Oh yeah, he was here.
Yes, that's why I'm mentioning.
Yeah, he was here in the chat.
And look, I'm gonna be blunt here to the artist who was helping out Akumu, especially that which I'm not sure if I want to anymore. It was gonna help me out with my video stuff.
Wait, what?
I'm deeply. Oh, the person who made Dan Stein's artworks. Sorry, I'm a bit frustrated.
What I'm seeing from Dan, the mental health stuff, I'm also seeing from Nil, but that's a separate drama.
No, I'm talking about
I know, but
sorry,
I know. But
sorry, I wasn't listening.
I was just bringing that up because of the fact that Nil seems to do some suspicious behavior.
Oh, I've heard.
JD isn't really speaking, so I think I'll swap him out.
But let's just see the thing on Dan.
All right, I'm gonna start playing the storyboards again.
Right.
The audio isn't coming across. I couldn't get it across. If I open it outside of the app, then it doesn't.
Wait, who is that?
Yeah, there is no audio. But hoy, it's me. Oh,
all right, why the hell did you help out Dan Stein with that artwork? Sorry for jumping in.
Basically, I already Light said it for me. Basically, it was because I felt sympathy. Okay, there is a lot of stuff I need to talk to you about, and I don't even give a shit anymore. The person that Light's been talking to this entire time was me. I'm just gonna say that I've been watching the entire time, and
Okay. Look, I'm sorry for being like that to you. I'm just like looking at
No, it's
what
okay,
Dan made
it's
and you
okay.
being a making of it. I'm just
Actually, I'm kind of wondering if I can like join Akuma's project and being like an artist or something, to mimic his style.
all right. Since that's all that's
You can
sorted.
add
I'm
me on
sorry for being
Discord.
frustrated.
I did.
Yeah,
My
add
new
us
name
on
is
my
Hypochromia.
Yeah, just add us on Discord.
I
Mhm.
did.
Um,
Can you throw mine in chat.
Just-
I don't.
I
Okay.
just want to say sorry for being like
I'll
that.
throw mine.
Saying that to you.
Yeah, it's okay. Actually,
Sorry for
I
saying
already
that.
asked it. I already asked Light for your tag, so I already friend requested you.
Oh,
Nice.
take a gander.
Oh, do we
So
just
all
listen-
that has to mean is like you gotta accept it or something.
Oh, Rambo went.
Hmm.
But yeah, actually, remember when Jakun said that like the reason he added that scene of Aldia was for motivation? What if I told you that was true?
I fucking called it. It's oh my god.
Because
the,
he's an idiot. That's why.
The last thing looks like it's just another repeat from the earlier thing, so I'm going to close that thing down.
Yeah,
was. Oh no.
God damn, I was not expecting this. I love how it's been like nearly 2 hours and we haven't even touched the video because like Hypo
this
had
comic is
that
so
much-
meaty. So many things that only me, Gappo, and Sly know about.
Well, wait a second, Asriel. Did you actually? Did you? Hold on. Did you actually make sexual stuff, or did you not?
I didn't. I told Light before, but I tried to remove a lot of stuff. But then Dan came in saying, "Well, that would like destroy the purpose of the comic, and that would be removing too much." So us three had to limit.
He seriously thought porn was needed in a
Yeah,
comic.
you know what? I actually had to get in contact with somebody asking, "Hey, why is Lee in here?" In order to convince Dan to change the design.
I already. Well. Here's the thing. Dan already has like so many fucking girlfriends that dumped him. First, there was that gotcha person. Then there was
Girlfriends.
Lee. Then there was Guy. There was a 13-year-old, and now there's the 12-year-old.
who we've been like calling Opal for this duration of the stream. Yeah, that's the Opal person from earlier.
Hmm.
I like how the video, like Dan's video, is 1 minute long.
We haven't even touched it.
we need to touch it.
Actually, I'm in a group chat with Dan because he just started it today in order to get my attention.
Actually,
because
when
like Dan still thinks that I'm like his friend or something, because like the animation and like he still wants to be my friend because he wants to be like he wants to keep his artist. So I don't know what I should do.
He did that before with me when it came to him and his raiders, and on several occasions actually. Even after I destroyed his old server, he still had me in, and
This is why I feel confident because like he's screen sharing now, and he's not screen sharing like this live stream. No. He is screen sharing him doing synth, like those like music makers, like MIDI creators.
Oh, that's that stupid shit.
That fucking whack ass MIDI shit that he does. Yeah.
He tried to make an OST for Stardust Dan, and it sounded like shit. It sounded like garbage.
I doubt he's taken any class in music theory to
He
even
didn't
understand how to do that.
I'm gonna replicate the rhythm. It was like okay, he basically stole like the Sonic theme. It was like from Sonic 06.
Dun, 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 dun.
That one specifically.
Yeah.
But then added the
Of course he would
JoJo
take
Part
something
4
from Sonic
theme in
06.
there. And it sounded like garbage.
So basically, so you're telling me he basically did what he did when he said when he made Bloody Stream quote better, where he just shoved another song in there and called it a day.
Yes, but this time it was with MIDIs.
So he ruined Bloody Stream. That's amazing. Fucking
Yes.
Actually, I didn't finish this earlier, but even after I destroyed his server, he still me in, and even after I called him out on that Lucina thing, he still let me in after that. And it was only after I confronted him on the evidence thing with Theo
my
that
God.
he removed me.
Yeah, and
He
like he's been like removing evidence too, because like remember the screenshot where he compared losing his friends to being a homeless person? He's like trying to delete that now.
He actually told me that he doesn't need any evidence for his claims, and that he claimed that I'm Slumber.
You know what? I want to
What?
quote him. I want to quote him in like our first VC
Yes, that-
like the
yeah,
Opal
I'm
situation.
not making
He was
that
like,
up.
"Hey guys, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something cool. Yeah, I did it." Like that's when he was like trying to admit it, and that's when everything broke down.
Wait,
he
he
tried
said that
sounding
that
so
was
smug
cool?
about it. Yeah,
Like, he said that was cool?
yeah. The sad thing is that you can't prove it or deny it. It was in a recorded VC.
I mean, he said he's like he can't even. He doesn't even. He's trying to act as if he can't prove anything because he doesn't need to, because it's Dan Stein. He doesn't need any evidence.
Actually,
It
if you
is
want to
his
know what's
world.
in the rest of that document, before we get to that video, remember the document like Aldio's backstory? Basically, what happens essentially is that Aldio runs away, her mother dies, she falls off a cliff, and then like actually dies. Meets Sonic 93, they become friends, and for no fucking reason, Aldio kills her father, and then kills Sonic 93, walks away, and then she meets Doodle Tones, give that bitch her powers, and then walks away, gets killed by Martin, becomes a robot, meets Lai, and just gets crushed by a road roller.
You're confusing me.
Is that okay? I'll go over like so after the document, like after where we read up to in the document, that's what Hypo is referring to.
All right.
I hear the whole "it's my world" and you.
Oh
live in
my
it
god!
thing.
Okay, so this
Yeah,
isn't
right.
document anywhere, but Dan Stein, every single part was supposed to gain a new power, and in part 8, he was supposed to literally become God.
Oh my god!
How big
In part 1, he has to he can turn super. In part 2, I don't remember what power he got in part 2. In part 3, where Hax was a villain. Okay, I need to talk about Hax. His power was that he is basically an internet
Excuse me.
doxer thing. Basically, what he does is that he's part of electricity, can go inside of digital devices, and can literally hack someone's brain. So Dan plays with that, and now he's part of the internet. His body is part of the internet. Part 4 comes around. Okay, now he's a Grim Reaper, and by part 8, okay, part 6. Part 6. The plot is that Donald Trump is versus Joe Biden, and Dan finds Donald Trump in the street in like the hood gang, and like he's like, "Oh hey, what are you doing?"
What,
Like,
in the
I
hood?
just lost my position and now I'm homeless. Please help
In
me.
the hood?
And so
What
they
the
band
hell?
together to fight Joe Biden, and by the end, Dan
Excuse
gets
me?
American powers. he looks okay. He sent me an image of what he would look like. He looks like the American Transformer.
Actually, I actually have contact with Donald Trump. I actually sent him an email, and he told me that he wasn't going to associate with Dan.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is that by the end of part 8, he's become a god and recreates the universe so that there's no more so that there's no more evil, right? So
Recreates the universe
Does
over
Thanos
criticism.
snap his haters away? Does he?
Yes,
Thanos
he
snap
does.
the
He
Snyder
essentially does that. And
Oh,
then
I
it
can't
turns
fucking wait
into
to get
JoJo
Thanos
Part
snap.
7. It turns into JoJo Part 7, where remember the child? Remember when back when Dan was a kid and he fucked Lee? Basically by the end, his child grew up, he got born and grew up, and now he's the protagonist of the sequel series. Thank God we never got to that.
Oh my god.
What? His child
Wait.
is a protagonist
He
of
has a
sequel
child.
series?
Yes, by the end of the story, he has a child. The child with
wait a
American
second.
powers, digital photography, Grim Reaper powers, and American powers.
Its name is Dan Skywalker.
No,
That's
he
not
said
even funny.
I
It's
think he said that like
cringe.
his child's name is Exio. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Wait a
Exio.
second.
Dan Steinwalker.
So wait,
Steinwalker.
That was
Yeah,
one of the messages you sent,
excuse
wasn't
me.
it? Hang on.
so wait a second. Excuse me. Does Dan have a child by having sex when being a child?
Yes.
With Lee.
Oh yeah. Lee.
With Lee,
person-
yeah, with Lee.
As children, mind you, this
You
is
might be saying,
younger
"Hey,
version.
Azrael and Sly and Gappa, or at least just Azrael because they were the character designer. Do you know who Lee was?" No, I didn't know who Lee was because Dan never told me. Here's what he never tells me
was
who his
Dan's-
villains were based off.
that
I had
was-
to find
that
it out
was-
by myself.
That
I
was
had to find out that
Dan's.
Hax was based off Hax. Michael was based off Michael because he showed me his profile picture, and Lee was based off Lee because he posted a trailer,
Wait
and then Pepper Tag came up to me like, "Hey, why is Lee there?"
Azrael, is Akumu one of the black guys?
No, I said this before. Akumu isn't based off anyone. Like, Akumu isn't this story. The only people in this that are based off real life people: Dan, Lee, me, Halo Fam, Sean,
thought
Sly,
Akumu was-
Gappo,
I thought
Anti,
Akumu was one of
Zero,
the black guys for a
and
second
Lenoa.
because
No.
Akumu is-
If Dan wants to reference something, he will put their name in it. I tried to tell him before. No, do not put their name in it because you will get fucking sued for defamation. No, he wants to do this random ass bullshit. Like, no, well, it's based off the character, and when like somebody like Alduin doesn't have a character, well, let's just make him based off Dio and give his name Aldio.
You know,
That's
I
so
hate to
fucking
say
Why do you think she has roller powers?
Wait a second, Azrael. Do you think Dan's going to include Akumu after this stream?
I don't think he'll even know that the stream exists.
If he finds out the person, Lugia, I think if he finds out and watches the whole thing, the people he's most likely to make villains would be me and Hypo.
No, he will lynch me. He is going to dox me after this. I can bet you that.
What did he put Alduin in for?
He already.
Okay, basically, so
he's screwed if he
Light,
does that.
Light, I'm okay with you. You're like my friend, but when you said part 2, Sly, no, that's part -2. Yes, you heard me right.
Wait,
there
what?
are negatives. This story has negative parts.
What do you fucking mean negative parts?
Negative parts. Okay, remember that image of a guy who said Sly's dad?
Yeah.
Part -2 was supposed to be his story. Basically, he's Sly and Dan's dad, essentially. But then,
excuse me,
oh my
Azrael.
God.
If he's gonna figure out about this, I think he needs to realize something. If he's gonna portray these stereotypical black characters,
Yeah,
he's gonna have-
remember.
then-
Oh my God! I just
then
remembered.
he's gonna
something.
have to
The
include
first time he told me about his
Sly,
comic,
because Sly
he wanted
is
to
black.
include a scene. He wanted to include a scene. You know how Lee's like an alien, essentially. She came from another planet to tell Dan about like the calamity that will happen. So when she hears the first N-word,
Oh
she's
my
like,
God. I know where
N-word.
we got that from. The whole
Where?
planet shit. I can't. Light knows what I'm talking about, though. I can't say it.
I
can't
want
say
to say the N-word, but I can't. But basically, I'm just gonna. Whenever you hear the N-word, I'm gonna call it the N-word. It's not the actual word. So I'm gonna be like Lee in that line. The N-word. The N-word, the N-word, the N-word, the N-word. And then like Dan is just like covering her mouth like, no, don't say that. These are black people. The N-word is not okay for someone like you to use.
You're one to talk, Dan.
Excuse me.
Dan, what the fuck do you expect?
Oh,
It's gonna be like that
my
K-pop
God.
song in a minute.
Actually, if Akumu's gonna, oh no, I mean Dan. If
What?
Dan's going to
Hello?
include if Dan's going to include those negative stereotypes of black people, he's gonna have to do it to Sly because
You
Sly is
know-
black.
Oh my no, Sly
It's
is
not.
basically just Jotaro. Just Jotaro. He's basically Jotaro. If you look at his design, he is just Jotaro but a cop. And that's what he is.
Wait, isn't there a JoJo character? Isn't there a Joestar that's actually just a cop?
Yeah, there is.
Why
Actually,
is Sly not based off that character?
Everything he did was stolen. The title stolen from part 3. The Sly stolen from part 3. Gappo's family, yes. Gappa, Gap Y, Gap shit, and Gap hell. They're all part of Gappo's family. That was stolen from a sitcom.
He's probably
What
gonna
is
steal
he
from
stolen?
Invincible if he fucking knows
Yeah,
about it.
and actually, you know those 4 like
I
kids
will be
with like no
Omni-Man.
names. I'm gonna tell you what their I'm gonna tell you what their plot is about. Those 4 kids. Okay.
think.
Basically,
Yeah,
Dan in the
that's not
beginning
the
of the story, he's part of
anti-SJW
an
one. It's the
he's part of, like,
SJW one.
orphanage,
but
right?
Right wing.
Dan is part of an orphanage in the beginning of the story, and he has 4 classmates. Those 4 people, basically, Dan and Lee go missing in order to like do the adventures and all that, and they're basically like, I wonder where they went." And so they go on a happy, fun adventure while there's literally death, murder, rape all around them. Literally, one of them gets kidnapped out of nowhere, and they don't even discuss it. And then they find Sean and Halo. They're casually fucking behind a tent, and then they just take them like they're Pokemon. And then they get beat up by Tyrone, and then they go to Dan.
They get beat up by Tyrone.
Yeah, oh my god, I forgot. Part 5. Part 5, Tyrone's supposed to be the villain. What happens that in the end of part 1, Chuckles kills him, and then by part 5, he's revived, but he's like a robot like Aldio. And what happens, I think it's supposed to be like Elizabeth's original death scene, get decapitated, get their head shoved in their ass. Basically that.
Like that. I don't know why.
I mean, honestly, hold on. I don't know why I'm surprised at this because Dan did say at one point in a tweet that he wanted to live in an anime where rape was legal.
Yeah, that was.
Wait, what?
I found that like a year ago. Hang on, let me see that. Let me see if I can get that back up.
Yeah, he said that.
Okay.
Here, I'll look for it.
Yeah, you'll probably have an easier time finding it than I will. I know I had it quite a while ago. But I
Hold on.
can't even remember. Oh wait, it was sent in my server, wasn't it? Oh, that'll make it much easier to find. My
Okay,
server's way more
I have it. I have it now. I have it
Oh,
now.
okay. Okay,
Actually-
now.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Actually, the fact that Dan lost to Doodles alone is pathetic.
Here, let me.
Not new school doodles, old school doodles.
All right, here we go. Right, Michael's getting it up.
Wasn't there a hentai where rape? He couldn't even spell where right. Where rape was legal. This is why anime is better than the real world.
Jeez, if he had the choice, he would have been the one video.
Exactly.
There's no way that's an actual. That's a troll account. There's no way.
No, that was
Yeah.
actually Dan's account. I
That
saw
was-
that account before he left it. That was actually Dan's account.
Yeah.
My God, what is up with this guy?
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, it's totally dead. Not worth joining.
I lurk in the shadows there.
But like, it's like almost. How do I describe half of this? And like, yeah, the whole 3. Like, I did explain it at the start of the stream, but there's like plenty of people. It's that are here that weren't there before. So just to remind you, the break was not actually imposed by Dan's parents. It was Azrael. It was Azrael / Hypo, Sly, or and Gappo who convinced him into
What?
it. And he keeps trying to come back. His parents did nothing from what Sly told me. His mom just said, "Don't do that again." From what Sly told me, she
Don't
just
do
came in
that
and said,
again.
"Don't do that
No
again."
punishment. Don't
No
do
punishment.
that again. No punishment.
Talk about a
Nothing.
shitty
Parents
parent.
are parents.
Mom of the year, everybody.
I get the feeling that like if there's any meme that suits Dan the most, it would be "Go to horny jail." Like, have you seen that?
I honestly,
Dan when he sees a 12-year-old.
Okay, I hate saying this. I hate even thinking about this, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised at this point if it turned out at one point that Dan had a fetish for rape. I honestly wouldn't be surprised at that anymore.
Okay, so here we go. I have. Huh?
Shitty doesn't begin to describe it, critic.
God dang it! Hang on a second. Actually, no. I'm not indulging in that until the stream's over.
Wait a minute. I just realized we're 2 hours in and we still haven't gotten to the video.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're gonna get it into it now. I was setting it up.
Michael.
Yeah.
Basically, I noticed from every single person that I've confronted that Dan was the worst out of them all. I mean,
my god. We're already starting off with a banger.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm back. What happened?
We're covering the video now.
Hey, now look at that. Turns
You
out
went
I
after a
was
12-year-old.
innocent this entire
Oh my
time.
god, it's Ralph the
Pause
movie
that
maker.
Pause that shit. Okay.
Ralph.
Hold on. Let me say something about that shit. Dan, when did we ever state that it was illegal for a 17-year-old to date a 13-year-old? That wasn't even the problem.
Okay.
The
The funny thing is, if we're talking about the Opal situation, remember, she faked her age to get on Discord. I mean, she was originally 12.
Yeah, didn't she just like turn 13?
Yeah, she just turned 13, and Dan is about to turn 18.
I don't think he's gonna stop when he's 18 because it's a repeated fucking pattern.
And after
Like he's
that,
not
The thing
gonna
is that
stop.
with him,
Hey,
he
Flash.
makes an excuse
and
that,
we can
well,
confirm
I'm not
he's a
exactly
pedophile.
18, so that still means it counts. No, it doesn't.
Like,
I mean, Dan, like, you act like the age gap is the only thing we got onto you for. It was the shit that you did with the minors.
No, he thinks like he's going through like going through like Florida, not even Florida, like Yemen law, where like the age of consent is 9.
No, actually, no.
By that logic, you could have multiple.
No, Azriel, no. The age of consent in Yemen is not 9. There's none. I actually looked that up.
yeah, there is no
What?
age of consent.
There is no age
yeah,
consent in
Yemen
Yemen.
has Yemen itself is supposed to be when the body has reached a developmental stage which can handle sex, which is vague as all hell. It could mean 9, it could mean 67. It's probably younger though.
Yemen, the country of Yemen doesn't have any sexual laws, and it's rivaled only by Nigeria, whose age
Hey.
of consent is 11.
Alright, Akuma
Dan,
hasn't said anything in a while,
remove-
so I'll put him backstage and add back in Rembo.
This is funny. This is fun. I can go about the comic for days, but this is like already 2 hours in.
It was 2 hours and we hadn't even touched the video.
If you want
He
to
also
talk about
doesn't know-
like more stuff in that drive, I think like Light should probably give you guys like the zip file.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them the zip file at the end of this because
I also just noticed he doesn't know how to spell innocence correctly.
Come on, let's see it. Actually,
inspect.
Let me just like screen cap this face. This glorious face.
This looks like a Catch a Predator face right there. Look at how his eyebrows are up. Look at it.
He has such a memeable.
Look at
He
where
has
his
such a
hand is. He
memeable
looks like
face.
he's like fondling the viewer.
Like
Chris
man.
Hansen comes in. Did you read condoms with?
Okay, back up. Shit, okay.
Guys, if we think,
Hey, can
we
you
need
guys
to
hear
think- we can think there for one thing. Oh yeah, we can hear you. Send him to Diane.
Send him
Okay,
to
we'll
the
make sure. Not easy one.
Renbo, is that you?
Oh,
Yeah, that's Rembo.
yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I mean, he actually, when it comes to the anti-commentary, the people against the commentary community, even they hate him. I expect every single anti-commentary community person that I noticed hates him, and I myself am an against the art commentary community, and I
Oh,
hate him
you know,
still.
you know that like that meme where it shows like two like people with like the muscly hands doing the handshake, doing that like fist manly shake thing with the thing in the middle set where it's like meant to be opposite views. I'm thinking of like the commentary community and the anti-commentary community doing that shake thing and says hate Stan Stein or something like that.
Here's the
Talk about
thing.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and how he steals everything. The SCC is literally Jotaro Stan, and the anti-SCC is the world. They
here's
literally
the
shake
thing.
hands to beat up Dan.
Here is the thing. Everyone, the UTTP, the commentary community, Kai and Omnia, everyone else, everyone can say one thing. Dan is a pussy.
Like, jeez.
Even Jared from Subway.
And he acts like the commentary. He acts like people in the commentary community are the only people that don't like him.
See, by the end of this, I need to talk about like why like Dan is like essentially stalking me now.
Actually,
who remembers when Dan wanted to date me? Who remembers that?
Oh God!
I still have the screenshot.
Hold
I
on.
can show it to you guys.
Jeez. Yeah,
Hold
if you could show them, that'd be great, man.
Okay, I'll screen share it. I'm gonna screen share it, but probably not now. Actually,
Actually, do show it now, please.
okay, I'm gonna show it now. Okay,
Yeah.
so share this. Share my entire thing. Okay, cool. Thank you. So I need to. So here we are. Here we are in like my DMs with my old account. Here he is
Cool.
saying this to me in order to get me to become his friend again. Now let's go to here. Dan Stein and dates.
Oh no!
I think this wasn't the first. Would you like?
out of
No, look at this.
nowhere.
Look at this.
Hello, Azriel.
Would you like
Hello?
to start dating me? Hello, Azriel. Hello. Sorry, no, but I would just want to keep things as friend. Okay, did you hear about my Sonic Adventures remake?
You're too slow.
Me, bro. I think this was the first time. I think there was like a second time he did this. I think this is the reason he's like been like asking me to be in his like VC every single fucking day at that time. Just let me go back. Okay.
Aren't you like 4 to 5 years younger than
This.
him?
Look at this.
Wait,
I think I have a crush on you.
How old are you?
Wait,
At the
Azriel,
time of this
hold on.
conversation, I was 14.
All right.
I think I have a crush on you. Anyway, how are things going? These two are
Just
like
came out of nowhere.
yeah. Like literally before we were talking about bad fan fiction like Greg X Roderick, and then we just like, hey, I think I have a crush on you.
What did you even do to make him have a crush on you?
I don't know. Talked to him in a VC and talked about bad fanfics like this.
Nah, I think it's just being a girl alone because he's horny.
And he calls me a simp.
Plays in background.
And he says I'm a simp.
All
I
right,
think
sorry,
I have
just
a crush
give.
on you.
Just gonna give you like this tip right now. It's just mostly because I just want you to be safe as possible with this blasted creepy degenerate.
Yeah, because like that's why I'm
Block
like
him.
scared. That's the reason I told Light about this and asked him
Actually,
like asked him to stream all of
Azriel.
this.
Actually, Azriel, the reason why he's scared about the people that are against the commentary community is because of the fact that they're going to beat his ass.
But like, I think
Chad
like,
Warden already doxed
asked
him.
me, hey, so please be my friend again. Please be my friend. He even sent the image he uses as evidence in this video.
He actually got doxed
Oh,
by
actually,
Chad
let's
Warden.
go through like his announcements because the past like for like I think for like a month he's been like, hey guys, look, I've been innocent. Let me go through his announcements because like he's been that for months. I think that's like a lot.
Actually,
Look, just saying, if you haven't
send
blocked
me-
him, block him.
Actually, please do send me the link to his server.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna do the screen record it, so I don't think so. He doesn't say, "Oh, you faked this screenshot." No.
No, actually, let me. Is it okay if I send my Discord in the private chat? So
I
you
already
can send
have
it to
mine in there
me?
in case anybody
Yeah.
needs it.
So like, everyone, guess what I found? The entire time I wasn't even doing anything wrong. I just got hacked. This was like
Adam-
around the time where he said that like the Gmail thing happened. And it's
Add
like,
me on Discord and then send me his server. So
okay, yeah.
Why
I
is
don't know if
his-
I should show you.
why is his
I think
chat called
I think I can
Friday?
get some trolls to raid it. I think I can get some of my friends to
I
raid
don't care.
it.
Thank you. Now you guys are just got that. Okay. So friend, add friend,
Okay,
rich
now-
person.
Oh yeah, Cassie baited. Cassie ended up baiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So invite you to server. Huh? Is this what it's called? No, Dan Stein's like squad. Fuck. Why can't I add him in Dan's Stein's like squad?
He's probably locked
it
in.
could be.
Probably
Oh,
locked
it
in.
probably only lets himself do inviting people to servers, or lets admins do it too, or something like that. There are
That's some non-poggers.
Fine. If the
I do
link
it for
he
my
sent
private
you-
server since I don't want anyone to raid my stuff. Anyway, sorry.
If
Yeah, I'm gonna get Domino's to raid him.
So that's right. It's been a hacker all along. It says that the
Which,
person
ironically,
actually
his
this
own
month.
screenshot proved that claim wrong.
Yeah.
But
Like,
I thought the screenshots took place for the past year. Nope, that was an excuse I made up to make it look like I forgot it was a long time ago. Now you may be asking, why did I do that? Well, it's because I didn't think anyone that I believed I was hacked with a lack of evidence. But now you have the biggest amount of proof ever, so you gotta believe me now, right? Please believe me. I think.
Wait,
I think I
Did
know.
he just wait? Did he just ask people to believe him after he admitted that he lied?
Yes. I think
can't
I
make
know
this
a way
shit
I
up.
can believe you. I'll talk to the victim and
Oh
see
my-
if I can
oh,
voice
that's
call while
sociopath.
you know what's happening. Does that sound fair? Which one, Brooklyn or Cherry Girl? Cherry. Thankfully, he's not doing the real name, but Cherry is Opal. Okay, so I think at this point the hacker tried calling her, but I didn't answer, so he waited here 3 minutes for her to join and left, and then she called back 44 seconds, and the hacker didn't answer. I checked. Here's proof. Let's look at this. I got confirmation this isn't her. I need to go to her, but I don't know if I can.
Wait, I think that's Sky.
That's Sky. Yes, that's Sky, but that isn't her.
There's a
I know
Christian
for a
video
fact
in
it
his.
isn't her. This is one of their friends, and I brought that up in the group chat. But they said no,
Literally.
it was them.
Literally Christians here.
Christian, if he was capable, as I'd say.
If there was a way she heard your voice, then that means that you called her, correct? Sorry, I forgot to ban her because like she was there and she was trying to like refute his claims. Really, dude? Just be
Akumu's
honest.
back. I think I'll swap Lugia out for Akumu now.
That was Brooklyn, and I'm
Good
being
eye.
honest. Dan, you're bad at being
Mhm.
honest. Also, you're bad at lying. Okay, Ping. Because he like pinged everyone. Okay. Remember when I said that he deleted that thing where he compared his struggles to homelessness? This was where it was, and this is why like he's asking for like the ping because he deleted it like minutes after. Everyone, I originally was going to take a 3-month break from the internet. That was up until I found this, and it's this. That same fucking screenshot. Everyone, you know what this means, right? This means I was innocent the entire time.
No,
it
it
also puts
doesn't.
him on a watch list.
Does the Rubik's Cube mean that is the Rubik's Cube supposed to be people's minds being blown? Well, regardless, that video means I'm gonna make a video about this and prove to everyone that I wasn't doing anything wrong to begin with.
Damn, it's
Make
not like
sure
the
you-
issue.
Make
Sorry.
sure to tell everyone in DMs to send them this picture too, so they can see. Actually, fuck it, I'll do that job. And I think that's the reason why, like, he sent me like this, especially me, considering what happens at the end of this video. But I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna let you guys see it for yourself.
Like,
Yeah. Anyway, just sorry. I'll let you speak first, Light.
And we're going to absolutely demolish this claim right now in the fastest way possible. It's not illegal to date a 13-year-old at your age, but it's still weird. And second of all, you prodded them for nudes. That is illegal.
I mean, the age gap alone is already predatory, illegal or not.
I want to send the video, but I can't because it shows her name.
It's just 18 is when people get the kids' gloves off.
Yeah, I've had the
just
kids'
because
gloves off for a long time.
I mean, just because it's not illegal doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
and
not saying my views entirely. I'm just saying what most people would think. For what I've seen with society and that.
All right, let's keep. Oh yeah, and I think you've I think you've seen me change the title at the bottom if you look, because he spelled innocent wrong.
Learn how to fucking spell.
Wait, how did?
And he's the one who like uses Sonic saying "You're too slow."
Jeez, your brain is too slow.
I was innocent this entire.
He says it word for word, exactly in that Discord message. I was the innocent the entire time.
Okay,
Jeez, what a plot twist.
First you claim that you were hacked, and now you're changing your story to this.
No, remember, he said that he did it. He originally said that he did it, but then a couple like days later, he was like, "Well, no, see, I didn't. I just lied because nobody would believe me."
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. And
All
then
right, now
now
he
he's
can
saying,
make up as much lies as he wants publicly, but what's going to be coming out in a few days kind of ends that all. That's what I want to say something, but I can't say something. But let's just say Dan is trying really hard right now to do what's the right word? Cleanup,
Damage
not
control.
cleanup. Damage control. There we go. That's the right word. But I have two things of I have a bunch of stuff, but two important things basically completely in his argument of I was hacked and yada yada. It wasn't me. I didn't do this and all that, or him bringing up like the legal aspects. No one has really brought up the problem with that is he's repeatedly going for these ages of 12 to 13.
that's what Sly brought up. That's what Sly brought up. Because in the original VC, he said, like, just look at Rule 34. But, like, why are you even having this preference? And he's just like, I don't know. That's why. He was starstruck. He couldn't admit why he was going after underage people. And it's not like he likes it all the time. I remember when I drew people like Hera, he literally said that they looked hot. Now, that could be, like, a lot of things, right? Well, she's just a sexually attractive character. But if he's willing to say that to, like, anybody, well, I don't know why he only has preferences for those people.
I mean, it's like he's only attracted to people who are, like, 12 to 13.
So, like, he could easily manipulate them.
I think that's exactly what it is. He goes after 12 to 14-year-olds because they're easier to get on his side.
That's what he did to me that's when he did to me when the SEC hated me. Da da da.
Well, so like he took the reason that you were sympathetic to him in the first place and tried to play it on against you.
Yes. That is freaking.
I need to explain why. Explain why I was with him, but I think that would like. Should I do it now or after? Because the reason why I drew for him to begin with was because like it was during a time when everyone in the SEC hated me because of the PodCom.
Honestly,
and like that's literally okay. So the PodCom happened, everyone hated it. Then Umbers decides to split the group, and then a miniature drama between us two happened. I was completely alone. Dan was the only one who was there for me because something Big Bang drama. Then basically Dan invited me to their server. Dan, I think it was like something to do with the NSFL chat that he has. Yes, there's an NSFL chat in his server. And then we started talking in DMs, started doing VCs. Then we started talking to each other. Then he invited me to his personal group chat with several other. And then over the course of a couple months, he wanted me to like draw for him. It was originally the poster. And since I felt sympathetic, since he was one of the only people I could trust, since at the time I thought Nothing he did was bad. I thought the reason he did everything bad was because the SEC taught him to do it, since nobody was able to like teach him the right way when he first became a bandwagon. And that was the reason I stuck with him. I thought everything, it was just because of a kid who like went in the wrong set of pathways. But no. Even when there was people who wanted to support him, like Gapo, Sly, and me, he still did this shit. And that's why I'm just not talking to him. I'm not going to block him because in case of any further incriminating action that he does. But I'm just not going to talk to him.
Yeah, you can mute his DMs, which will like mean you won't get notified for it, but you can still see them if you click on his profile.
Honestly, if you just trust something, you could just contact one of us.
I didn't
Honestly.
know. I didn't know any of you people actually. He didn't tell me. He didn't tell me who his targets were at the time. Basically, he just told me that he's been like constantly being harassed and targeted for doxing. I think the only person who he talked about was either Michael or Hax. Not Doodle Tones, as to him, she was a dead subject, and not Akumu because I think she only wanted to talk to him about the rap battle and the time where like he was convinced that Akumu committed suicide.
Wait, what?
Basically, yeah. Akumu, remember the time where you joked that you were going to haunt him as a ghost? He took that literally.
Oh my god! I know he took that literally. I know he did because he spoke to me about it in a call that I have recorded. I haven't recorded. I might play it, but in a call, basically in the roast battle, I made a joke that if I was to die, he's the first person I would haunt for eternity. And in the call, he was like, "Do you still plan on haunting me?"
Oh my god!
And I was like,
Wait,
yeah.
you're Akumu,
Yeah.
right? You're Akumu, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I need to find the document because basically Sly at April Fools basically tried to like do an ARG with Dan to like try and like convince why Akumu died. And it was like a prank, right? But after it was a prank, they wanted to do the same to you and convince that Dan Stein would die in order to make you feel upset. I still have the document. I think we're on stage like 25. I don't remember.
25? Jeez.
Yes. I wish I could
Go
send
ahead
it.
and
I
send
think
that
it's
if
short
you
enough
want,
for me
but
to just send the text.
I don't have any personal investment in Dan whatsoever, so it'd be like, oh, okay.
I don't know, like maybe I don't know how they were planning on doing it. Dan's like a type of person to see, like, whenever we talk to him, because you know about like the Christian stuff, right? People brought that up to him before, but he was like, "Well, you just got to see it, because when you see it, it will be something different. It will be better. It will be not like how I said it." But like he needs to explain how we're gonna do that. Because originally Dan Stein didn't even have a motive, like the character. He was just a person who was just doing things. And when people ask, "Hey, does he have a motive or like character?" You know what Dan Stein said? Oh yeah, the audience is supposed to feel for Dan because at one point he has to choose either to cut off his arm or his leg.
What?
That's not a
Like,
motivation.
stole it from the indie game Lisa or something.
Like, I understand, like, I can understand a side character having no motivation. I think that, like, if a side or secondary character has no motivation and so they decide to help out the person who they are attached to, that is a cool idea. But, like, the main character...
We will have Ghost Akumu canon in the comic, not to worry. Like,
Yeah,
Lugia
you know what?
doesn't
Actually, I'm gonna share it. I found it.
That'll be your
And I'm gonna
stand.
read it out. Step number 1. Dan runs away from home, but his parents know, and supposedly is chased by something that kills Dan. March 31st. 2. Akumu is told that Dan is dead. Number 3. Sly tells Akumu that about Dan's death. Number 4. Ask Akumu about the world's richest city in the U.S. Number 5. Ask Akumu about the definition of the word season. 6. Get Akumu to think what season, a TV show. Number 7. Hide subliminal message in Stardust Dan episode 1. 8. Force Akumu to watch Stardust Dan episode 1 with the richest place in America message. This place, California. Tell Akumu to ask why it's rich. Thornton is also an old town incorporated in 1923, but is real wealth came later from Silicon Valley and the ventures capitalists who funded it. 10. Ask Akumu when Silicon Valley was invented. In 1971, journalist Don Heffler titled a 3-part report of the. Actually, can someone read this for me? I can't fucking read English.
What?
I can't speak English that well. I
Oh,
can.
I'll read it. In 1971, journalist Don Hoffler titled a 3-part report on the semiconductor industry, Silicon Valley, USA. The name was stuck. In the 1970s, companies like Atari, Apple, and Oracle were all founded in the area. In the 1980s, Silicon Valley became the widely accepted center of the computer industry. Ask Akumu what Apple, Atari, and Oracle have to do with this. They made devices that can use the internet. Ask Akumu what happened on the internet. You're in Dan's channels. What happened on Dan's channel? He got harassment. Ask Akumu who else got harassment. Fucking Christ, Chan. Ask Akumu to find a video near March 31st.
It's this one. It's this one. It was the Goodwill Offered Christian video.
Oh my god.
We're not going into that one. We're definitely not going into that one.
Ask Akuma about the significance of the dick on the wall stroke. Ask
What?
Dan.
Yeah, at the time, Christian wanted to like promote his transgenderism by like spray painting and graffitiing like his wall to draw a dick on it.
There was a video he's literally made, which was literally called "Dick Licker That Is I," and where he just licked Magichan's penis.
Yeah.
Don't ask how I know this.
Number 17.
We weren't judged. We weren't judging free time. I'm sorry.
All
I'm sorry.
Let me go back to it. All right. Ask Akumu where Dan strokes his ego, his channel. Ask Akumu to find a video that led to an unlisted video.
It's this one. Okay. You remember this, right?
Oh, that ARG video.
Yeah, that ARG video.
Ask Akumu to find the message in the title. The name Parker Wright had been tossed around a bit in the early days of the LLBX 1371 investigation. It was the name attached to a YouTube channel that had uploaded the puzzle video around the same time as a few others. What the fuck is this? Like,
how did we get from Dan being murdered to an ARG?
How?
Why would but like the moment someone came to me and was like, "Watch this video," I'm gonna be like, "I don't care." Or
it's a good ARG.
He's
video.
like he's basing this all off that you will care that he died.
It's not that here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna say because I don't care that he could die. He's gonna be like, "Oh, he wants me dead." No, I just don't.
That's what he did. That's what he did.
Yeah, he's already said it before, actually.
This guy.
He already said
was
that.
making-
He already said that we wanted to murder him with fake.
The reason he
screenshots.
wanted to I think I don't think Dan told you this, but the reason he wanted to do like the rap battle and suspend it for so long is because he had mental breakdowns about his lyrics not making sense.
He had mental breakdowns about that shit.
Yeah, to the point where like Sly was like at sometimes like asking him like, "Are you sure you want to go through this? I mean, this is kind of unnecessary."
His lyrics. He was gonna rap battle me.
Oh dear.
And he wants to call us oversensitive.
He couldn't take the L, so he had.
I think he said that. I think he said that like by the end of like the.
Oh.
Oh, okay. We'll keep playing for now, and then once Hyper comes back, we'll.
Entire time. And no, it didn't have to do with any hackers or anything. It was just
So
that the
you would-
law was on my side this entire
So
time.
pause that shit. So you admit that you lied about the hacking.
The laws. Oh yeah, the first of all, get away from my Twitter. that.
Law's not on
No,
his
no.
side. It's really just keeping him from being fucked over.
Like
So wait, Dan, hold on.
Keep
Dan.
saying that in the next couple of months.
Mhm.
The law won't be on your side then. Anyway, back to what you're saying.
Anyways, Dan, now you're changing your story from the hacking story to this.
The law was on my side. Exactly, Hacks. He's trying to get child pornography. That isn't. The law is not on his side for that. He's 100% guilty.
Even
Also,
people
17 and
underage.
12 is 17 and 12 is pedophilia.
Yeah, like the age. I
Mhm.
looked this up. A 5-year-old age gap once you're above 16, once you're between 16 and 18, is considered pedophilia. Once you turn 18, it'll be considered pedophilia again.
Oh.
It was like,
Damn.
I mean,
The person
before the
he's-
before like this happened, the pedophilia claim was the one thing we could defend him from, and now we can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, me and Michael were defending you from this.
Whenever you can like pause, you can always see him do a mimey face. Just like, am I the only one who sees that?
Oh yeah,
I've
Michael
screen
makes
capped
me-
one before.
He
Where
has
you
the
look
most
like he's-
memeable face ever.
Mhm.
I have the face where he looks like a cat. Like he's like it looks like he's hissing like a cat.
Oh, Rumbo's back.
I think if I go through my files, I can find that Baka Matai meme version of him.
How do you do that? That thing is actually very interesting.
Trade offer. I receive nudes. You receive nothing.
The groom quest continues.
Oh, if only they knew what that reference was to, Joe. Soon. Soon.
So, yeah. So, Sly, Azriel, Gapu, if you're watching this, I have a question. Can I please come back to the internet?
No.
No, Azriel was supposed to say that.
That's the thing.
Never come back.
No.
Azriel should have said no. That would have been the best. Like, so yeah, this is what Azriel meant by like she gets mentioned, name dropped and all in the video.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh crap! I keep forget that Christine's now a she.
I mean, I
keep
can see
forgetting
the
that.
argument. Some people say that she isn't because she only did it to get lesbians. Some people say that she is because she
China.
tried to lop off her own dick.
Are we talking about Christian?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
I received a DM reminding me that yeah, she is female right now.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a moment.
It depends on who you ask. Some people say yes, some people say no.
Well, that's another meme face.
Well, Chris has literally done like a lot just to get
See,
some pussy. So
he's basically talking about the time he asked us, like, please, I want to be your friend again. This is like what homeless people feel like when they're during the vaccination. Who remembers
like
that?
homeless
It was in the
kids.
beginning of the stream.
Yeah, at the beginning, right at the beginning, the Michael, you read it out.
I read it out.
Yeah, it infuriated you.
I know it infuriated you, like, because you saw it before.
Yeah, I've seen it before. Like I saw you vent about it previously.
I mean,
Yeah, because he tried to stalk me with that. He like went into my DM and like basically just put it there multiple times.
I mean with Dan's body, I'm surprised he isn't homeless right now. I'm surprised any house can fit him.
shots fired.
Please.
That's another meme face.
Here comes that bullshit. What? There are only 3 real screenshots, and none of them even proof that I am guilty. All I can say is that none of the screenshots in Cassie's video are real. So yeah, he looks like this is my. Cassie showed video footage of you in a call.
Okay, how are the screenshots not real? Are you gonna show
Are
proof
you
of
meaning
that? Are
to
you gonna
tell me the
elaborate or
shit
anything?
that I have
He does
in
the
my
Sonic
videos fake?
Shadow. He does the Sonic Shadow 98 thing, and he's just like, well, look at me. Do I look like someone who would do this?
Like Dan. Like you had the you have like okay, well, how do I word this? Cassie got a recording of you in a call with him where you said maybe I was going to let this girl dom me, referring to who you believed to be a 14-year-old.
Oh god.
Wait a
That
minute.
is the stuff that with me that I actually showed video footage for on a live stream, so it's impossible to fake.
So like, yeah, Azriel showed it on camera, like on the video. Like Azriel showed the DMs where you tried to get with her. So like, you know, that's got to be real. And then like we've seen the story unfold with Opal, and it's something you admitted to yourself.
I have
You are-
also video in my commentary on you, Dan. That is literally that literally proves those screenshots, some of those screenshots being real.
Oh.
And it has your account tag, buddy. You ain't getting out of this one.
I just had a brilliant idea.
Dan, you're just like caught in like 4K, dude. You ain't
Like-
innocent.
Yeah, Michael.
I just had a brilliant idea.
Yeah. What's the
Remember
story
that?
now?
Okay. Remember that video I showed you of what Dan considers evidence in the last stream?
Yeah.
You want me to show that on here?
Oh no, let's go.
I don't know what he considers evidence, so this will be new to me.
Okay. Just let me show you this. Hang on.
Whatever he deems.
Let me finish this line as well. So yeah, it looks like this is my biggest win. Don't even try to go into the comment section and say, Dan, you lie, because all I
How
have
many
to say
people
is
go
that-
to the comment section right now? How many people will say that?
I'm shadow banned off his channel.
Dude, this
because he doesn't like criticism.
You faked that screenshot, so this is. I already know you're a groomer, and why would I believe this screenshot? You're sick, you know. So like, there's 6 comments, only 5 shown, 1's gone. He deleted 1 already.
Anyways, go on.
Yeah, Dan has done multiple.
What up? Here comes that bullshit. What up? Here comes that bullshit. What up? Here comes that bullshit. He'd be
That's
rolling.
The last frame has
Shit, what up?
The Dan Stein Renaissance is finally here. Okay, but like,
Go to the last frame, because like the last frame, it literally just says, "I hope so."
Yes. All right. So yeah, it looks like.
What up?
yeah, I saw that momentarily.
It was big
I
and
mean,
bold.
if you use the comma keys, it goes by 1 frame.
Oh, does it? Okay, that's actually really helpful. So you want me to use the comment?
Watch him roll. Shit, what up? Watch him roll. Shit, what up?
Damn, I didn't know it was 2016 again.
Hold on.
Damn it.
No, like,
Shit, what
I didn't know it was 2019 with that like kablam sound effect.
I hope.
Anyways, Light. I've got the video pulled up. Do you want me to show it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Depending on an alt account and linking version with Rage in his comment section.
All right, hold on.
Oh my
Let me share this.
Somebody should comment that, like, just version with rage.
All right. Is everybody watching this?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
All right.
It's loading. Okay.
Okay. So, this is Dan's video.
Actually, the real reason to why I broke my computer.
Oh, this one.
was because they were calling me out on anything. They were saying stuff that were pretty irrelevant.
Okay, now just wait. This is what he considers proof. Just wait for this.
Okay.
Just listen to this.
I've got some of this stuff written down. Like, for example, one of them said, "You motherfucking cocksucker, you need to die because
Eyes dying.
you deleted my best friend's server. How fucking
How
dare
many fans does he have?
Yeah, go on, Craig.
Oh, that's another meme face right there.
Did you take one quite similar to that? But like, okay, so like, there's like a ton of problems. 1, how do we know Michael said this? All you did was write it down. 2, your eyes are darting.
If you
Your
were
eyes
holding
are
a piece
dark,
of paper,
yeah.
I mean,
Shut
it's
up.
like you said. There's like 7 different levels of holes in this evidence.
TLDR, show, don't tell, and don't make sure your eyes like you're trying to not make sure cops don't find you selling drugs.
Is that the reason why he's walking around the same fan?
Wait. Let me get this straight. So Cassie's screenshots don't qualify as evidence, but this does.
Exactly.
A random Google search.
Oh yeah, a
anyways,
random Google search.
But wait. I'm not even done here. It goes on.
I'm gonna make you lose all respect and all your subscribers.
Okay. First
Wait,
of all,
is he
there's another.
walking up and down the same floor? Because like, I've seen that staircase. I've seen him walk through that staircase 5 times.
Oh, that's another meme face right there.
And like his eyes are still darting, and we can't hear the paper.
And now they're closed.
Like, how is he reading this?
Look at how like he's closing them though. He's like really trying to like close them.
He looks like he's in a permanent taking a shit face right now.
No, he looks like he's in a sleep paralysis phase.
What is this face? Anyway.
Oh, that two keep going.
Anyways.
Because I want your channel to never get monetized, and I want your plans that you had with your grandfather before he died.
And he stutters while he's supposedly reading off of this.
By the way, using your own grandfather's death as a weapon, low blow.
Very low
Your grandpa will be very proud of you. Bravo. You're definitely not massive scum and a disgrace to your family by doing that to your dead relative.
Also, he must have written this down a lot of times to have duct taped that paper to his walls, his ceilings, and everything.
It duct taped?
Yeah, because his eyes are darting all around the room. So yet he's still reading it.
I thought his paper was in front of wherever he was using his camera. He made a hole where the camera lens is.
Anyways.
To go down the
Yeah, I
toilet.
tried.
That's another meme
Why does he
face.
like to squint whenever he like says something?
Now this is a massive shit face right here. This is,
Oh my god. Anyway, once you're done with that, we're probably gonna end the stream.
No, that's the sharded face.
Wait. He looks like he's getting a spatula shoved up his ass.
Oh my
It
god.
looks like he's
Okay.
sharding on
Alright,
something.
I'm gonna head out now. Catch you later.
All right. So
Anyways,
I think
wait,
we're
wait.
gonna end it off here. Probably.
Wait. Before you do that, let me just play this last part.
This video, I might just, it's like, why did I write this down? Oh yeah, for proof.
Yes, he considers that unironic proof.
Oh gosh. Oh, there's no point in adding you back, Joe. We're ending this off now. I
Anyways.
can't really get. I don't have the time to give you final thoughts. I didn't realize it was getting late. It's 2:15 in the morning.
Damn,
Maybe we
this
can
was
pick-
longer than the Joshua Colby House live stream.
Oh gosh, was it?
Maybe
Anyway,
we can pick this up tomorrow or something whenever you're free to do something.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick this up tomorrow because there's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Anyways,
see you probably tomorrow. Thanks
See
for
y'all.
coming on. Big credit to Azrael, obviously, because she was the one who basically provided everything that this live stream needed to happen.